Hello. Hi. Yeah. Where are my buttons? Oh, the music tone. What's so bad? Alright. Fair warning, my hair is still wet. I washed it like 15 minutes ago. Ah. I do the curly hair thing where you put a bunch of gel in it while it's wet, and then when it dries, it gets really crunchy. So I'm gonna have the crunchy curls for a bit, and then once it dries later in the stream, I'll like scrumptious out, and this should be okay. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? At barbecue and chance visits. How you guys going? We're good. Chat box. Not on here. Chat box. No, it's here. Okay, no worries. Too loud still. I can't hear myself think. I wanted to play this game for a sec because I watched Barry play some of it, and I was like, this seems fun. And I got it on the sale, the Steam set, so I'm gonna play it. I think I don't really remember how it goes, but basically like I'm the king, and then you guys would be my subjects or something, and we'll see how it goes. I'm the king. Yeah. Have any updates for you? Not really, man. I'm gonna go see my parents this weekend because I'm a good kid. That'll be fun. Just noticed I have 2 McDonald's sweet and sour packets on my desk. I don't know why. Usually I eat the shit out of these. Maybe those should go in the kitchen. Oh! I did start knitting something new. A bunch of yarn that I wanted to use up. So I'm holding 3 colors together. You can kind of see what's going on. I'm making the ribbing right now. So it's gonna be, this is the bottom of like a vest. Like an open front vest. And the colors are like a beige, and they get pink, and chocolate. It's gonna be like Neapolitan vest. See how it goes. I have a feeling I might unravel it because I don't know if I love how the color combo looks with this yarn, but I'm gonna give it a go. I really need to use up this yarn, so yeah, it's that. And it's on really big needles, so hopefully it'll like knit up more quickly than the other stuff I got going on right now. I'm still working on the sweater. I'm still on the last sleeve. I fear I will never finish it. It's so boring. Oh lordy. Timothy! Thank you for the 10 gift subs? What the hell? What'd you do that for? Huh? What? What? Huh? Huh? What? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Back to lurking. Get back here. That's fine. Lurk as much as you like. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Oh, Simon Death, thank you for follow. Hi Orez as well. How you guys doing? Head sub! You're crazy. What are you even gonna do with all of that shit? Appreciate it. Okay, should we play the game? Okay, remember how to do this. Boop. Here's the game! I'm connected as me. Goodbye music. music low-key sounds the same. Is that like so quiet for you guys? Is that better? That's probably good. Okay, let's play. I've already created my character. I think we kind of look the same. Wait. Okay. Shivlie. Dynasty name. How about like Galaxia? It's like, no, that's stupid. How about poop? What do we think? About poopy. We a mean gay this run or a fascist? Probably mean gay. I think I'll go with mean gay. And maybe I'll be the homosexual dynasty. That's pretty good. Hi, Sketty. Monarch Shivlie of the homosexual dynasty. Perfect. Play on Twitch. Uh-oh, do I need to install something? Aha! You must configure this before you go live? I didn't require any stuff. I think it's all good. Is that working, guys? Do you have like a little overlay thing now? Choose 3 regions. You got it? Alright, sick. Give it a refresh if it's not working. I'm gonna unpin the lo-fi. The Barons are... Okay, we're gonna choose 3 regions now. The Barons are a brash rural lords famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. The Chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion. Oh yeah. Love the pagans. The Counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. That sounds like fun. The Grandees are impassioned duelists, known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the night the god. The Patricians are wealthy seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. Alright, definitely going the pagans. I like a forbidden ritual. And these guys sound pretty like gay, so we'll go with these guys. Okay, let's go. Alright. That's how you join the game, guys. So you go !join and your pronoun. Yay. Excellent. Yes, yes. Also, if you own the game, you get like a few more options. You can, like also like customize your character if you want to, which is fun. Nice. Let's go. Patricians, counts, and chiefs. Cool. This seems like fun. Alright, and people can join mid-game, so I might get us going. This game is called King of the Castle, and that's all I know about it that I can remember. King of the Castle Primer. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. Your first reign will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Okay, noted. Keep an eye on the region's schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel against you. Okay, alright. I'll try not to be more too, tyrannical or whatever. But, no promises. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. However, it is up to you for your region's scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have a low military. Okay. Each season you get 3 events to play. Click one to get started. Okay. Let's go Coronation, fellas. This is your monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. These are the kingdom stats. Oh, these ones, okay. If any of them is 0 at the start of the season, the game will end. Okay. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme. Okay, you can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth. Hi! There they are. Okay, Coronation, the capital. This is my chancellor. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And look, when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? Well, certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate the change. Not all choices have indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Uh-oh. These are upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. Monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using a video on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, okay, whatever. What kind of coronation shall we have? Okay, so these are the things. Get a lavish party. I'm gonna lose money, but get stability. Or someone will get stability. No, I will get stability. Right, I lose the money, but get other stuff. Throw the monarch into the river. That would be crazy. Outdated traditions. There's no— what? No way. Okay, I'm going to veto this one. Because fuck you guys. Okay, so the vote started now. Now you can do it. Sorry. No, don't throw me in the river, guys! I want to get thrown in the river. No! My subject is throwing me in the river. My pants are gonna get wet. My underpants. What the hell? I can't believe this, guys. This is the worst tradition ever. No! You guys suck. This shows how much stat has changed. Okay. I just decided the monarch will be thrown into the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? What the hell, guys? Don't laugh at me. We'll go council introduction next. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Nobles hail from across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the wealthy coast. I'll talk to the coast. Hi, Banjo-Fen. A pleasure, your serene highness. This is what you sound like now. I hope you see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Premium nobles! Oh. This guy's rich. Hi, Sidon. This is what you sound like. Good luck with the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it dealing with Ocelot. I don't know if that was Irish or Scottish. I did my best. This is Trans Wizards. Wow. You sure look like a trans wizard. This is great. In order to finally make your acquaintance, your grace, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. What the fuck? Don't bring that up. The council hall immediately filled with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne. Shit. Should've listened to him. Monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful but not necessary. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you before you... Yeah, okay. Your Majesty, the first 3 years of your reign are the most difficult. You new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh no! To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I want to be God, as a saint. The church will love you, I suspect, but will anyone else? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall faith as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Thank ya! Goodbye. Okay, I did it. Each region will now vote for one of 3 random— oh no. Schemes are— oh. Passing will— oh, okay. Order of the Salty Tat clan. Legendary northern troublemaker stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Shivlie. How do we make that happen? Yeah, how are you guys gonna make that happen? Oh no, guys, don't lower my faith. Don't do it. Mario, thank you for follow. I appreciate it. If you want to join, you can go exclamation mark join. Oh, you're on it. Oh my god, no one's voting. Am I safe? Oh shit! You got in right at the last second. One noble voted for Hornblower. Fuck! The chiefs plan to dig up Olderheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. What the hell? I love the ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions faced to 12 or less. Okay. You've kind of done it. Is the thing. I think it's Jova. Emmanuel of the Transwizards Dynasty, notorious former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We could bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Shivlie was the crown. Alright, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna fuck with me, Transwizard? Don't do B! Don't do B! Don't do it! No! You piece of shit. I can't believe this. I'm being pranked. The Count plans to induct the monarch into their secret cult. No! Don't induct me into your cult. Just a scheme. Yeah. To 4 or less. Okay. A bit harder for you. Justin of the Banjo Fan 47 family. Powerful coastal tycoon scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk. Just on the desk, not on any paper. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Shivlie. Something must be done. What's you gonna do, Benjer? Paper is expensive, you're right. It is the medievals. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. That's rough for me because I feel like I'd usually want to raise the treasury anyway. So. Alrighty. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the monarch before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. That's fucked up. 2,000 or more. Okay, I gotta spend up. is what you're saying. You can review the region schemes and their claimants. When you have an heir, they'll appear on the right side of the page. Reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. Vote between two regions with the highest combined stats in your heir if you have one. Okay. Morning the morning. Okay, yep. Let's go. Adopt a law! You only adopt one law. Okay. You must vote their least favorite option. The option with the least votes will pass. Ooh. 15 seconds. Monarch can mark their preferred voting option if chosen. They gave one authority. I'll go this one. Yeah, it's kind of rough. That's a lot of green. Ooh, giant spiders. Ooh, these guys. What do we got? Lawn lumber, honor guard, giant spiders. Giant spiders sounds fun. Your Highness, the forest of my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders, some as big as horses. My goodness. The trees are shrouded in webs and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Absolutely. Challenges, they can either be random. Okay. What should be done about the giant spiders? Send an army. Military, what is that? Oh, yeah. Burn it with fire. Put a bounty on the legs. We must learn to coexist. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do reverse voting, so don't mess this up. I think that might kind of fuck you guys, because there's only a few of you. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Bing bing. Alright, we're sending in the army. Eastern troops sweep into the shrouded woods, hacking down webs and killing any 8-legged creatures they come across. The operation is a major success. Let's go! No significant losses, and soon the forest is empty of arachnid life. Yay! What is... Soon merchants are returning to the road without worrying about being turned into spider food. Yay! Yippee! You're welcome. You're welcome, my loyal subjects. I fixed your spider problem. Hot. Now that you're a monarch, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Ha! I'd like to see you try. Is your imagination, or does your marshal still full of right charcoal? In any place, she quickly hides it. It's a girl! It's a woman! Need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, your majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'll be loyal to coin after all. I do have mad cash. Band of fearsome fighters from Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly and hiring foreign will betray a lack of confidence of our kingdom's fighters. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Yay. Battle-bitten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats sneering and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a grey-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Yeah, I figure, like, money is just trying to me to have lots of money. So if I get rid of money, and oh, it's good for you guys. Uh-oh. Your Majesty, will you tell these superstitious chiefs to get over themselves to let us harvest their trees? We need wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Count, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. So bad. You sold us a logging contract and said, oh, she sold us a logging contract. Contract has no exclusion for haunting. Your Majesty, the chiefs can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. So true. Should the council be allowed to harvest lumber from the haunted forest in the north? Hmm. Trying to think. Sorry guys, but we're gonna have to do some logging of some kind. Up to you fellas. Hell yeah. I don't really know what the difference is mechanically between these two. I assume that the chiefs will be less upset. But... Yay! We're sharing proceeds. With the council's express permission, hundreds of eastern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down, but they're woefully unprepared for what they find. Uh-oh. The moment the workers cut into the ancient trees, they come alive! I didn't consider that they would actually be haunted for real. Well, panic spreads, the council withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, trees start marching across the north, ransacking villages. You did warn us. I warned you! Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the count knows no bounds. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, fuck you guys. Right, now what? End season. Yippee! Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. The auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command: fund AX, where X is personal wealth. Okay. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Can you guys see the amount of money that you have? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me put you in council pats? I don't know, sorry. I might have just put you in a random one. Alright, alright. Auction started. Good luck, fellas. Build something cool. 69, good one. 2 highest funded. Okay. "10 seconds! Ah!" Let's go. Alright, Patrician's got a fortress. Congratulations. And the Count's got an observatory. Congratulations. My faith! My faith! How could you? No! The trees are attacking! Your Greatness, ever since those bird-brains Counts tried to cut down— I'm trying to think of, like, Gerard Butler and How to Train Your Dragon to do the voice, but it's not coming to me, man. Give Merida too. "I'll be shooting for me own hand. Your Greatness, ever since those bird-brain Counts tried to cut down our ancient grove," it's more northern, man. "The trees have been rampaging across the north." You just said the forest was haunted. Lots of forests are haunted. You should have said composed of ancient cursed trees that swallow people whole. That's a good point. You didn't mention that part. I just thought it was ghosts. "The grove is older than the kingdom itself. It's no wonder it held such power. Please, your highness, assemble the council. We have to appease the trees." Yeah, so true. What can be done to stop that? Well, we can't set fire, men. We're not setting fire. That's not happening. Alright, figure it out, fellas. I don't know. Look. My hair dry yet? Scrunching my hair. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Alright, looks like it's gonna be C. Just gonna fly them to the blessing, I guess. Garden closed. Yippee! "By the blood of the dead, we'll show those soft chiefs how to cut down a few trees." Yeah, whatever, man. Legions of eastern soldiers, lumberjacks, and rangers armed with wood-cutting axes and torches are sent to the front lines. Despite their ferocity, the trees are no match for eastern grit, and all their sharp axes. Stumps litter the landscape, and the volunteers are paraded through the north. Yay! It was never end well. Rude. The legend of killer trees fades from the world once again. The Archbishop claims that one more bastion of the deposed god's influence has been destroyed. Yeah! Let's go. Okay. Let's go spouse. I want a baby. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spymaster. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women? Or do you not mind? Women. Excellent! I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. We're gonna be gay! Let's go! Okay. Is there anything going on down here? No. We're gonna use no more spiders. Your Majesty, a forest of my lands has been completely overrun by giant flies. The giant spiders are swimming there. I've been keeping them in check. That's stupid. How big are we talking? Each one is the size of a man's head, and when there are thousands of them swarming all over the place, I have to wear a helmet to protect my own. Something must be done. That's really funny. Okay, so we can set massive fires, hire a wizard, trap them with honey. The council just have to learn to live with it. That's crazy. We could hire a wizard. I'm going to go prefer a wizard because I don't need any money. I don't want it. There we go. I'm realizing just now that it will end my raid if B goes through. So that's okay though. I'm good to die. We just try again. Oopsie. Oh, voting tied anyway. Oh, I have to choose one. I guess I'll choose this one. Sorry, you're gonna have to live with it. Live with it? It's unbearable! A seething black mass of flies covers my estate. I can't set foot outside without one of them swooping down and attaching its horrible proboscis all over me. Sorry, bro. Counterends resist storms from the council hall without looking back. Uh-oh. What are you annoyed? Are you pissed off or something? From that point on, the skies of the east are black with huge, horrible flies. They crawl over the cattle and devour the crops. Peasants stay indoors rather than facing the horrors outside, and the flies spread disease, a hideous plague that sweeps from village to village and leaves thousands dead. Oops. Hey, Faith's down there. Fuck. At least my faith has decreased. Across the kingdom, discontent with the monarch is rising. Everyone knew they were better off, but until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Uh-oh. They hate me. Oh, hello, chicken. Good to say hello. We don't want to say hi. Yeah. Anything else? No? That's all? Oh, that was tiny. This is my cat, Willa. She's very small. Yeah. And she likes to chit-chat and go meow meow. Yeah. What? Are you done? I'll never know what she's thinking. Oh. Except when I do. What will you do now? Okay. You wanna sit here? You can sit here if you want. You can't go on my desk though. She's really trying to get no. Can't go on the desk. I said no! Alright, you're gonna have to go. Say bye! Goodbye! Happy go. I love her. Oh, whoops, I skipped it. Hidden deep in the spider's web of alleys crisscrossing the Lassus is an old tavern. Somewhere in its hazy backrooms are a number of patricians who have met to celebrate their recent success. The citizens are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the monarch's hiding, they're itching to get rid of them. Careful we don't get them too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Yes, now's the time to incite some real chaos. Show them that Monarch Shivlie is not only greedy, they're utterly incompetent too. Whatever. I just got here, man. I'm still trying to learn. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay. Well, don't do that. You can set- oh, tax! I'm gonna fucking take all your money. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth. Okay. Bribe regions. Alright, who's pissed off at me? What is the difference between wealth and treasure? Confusion? Okay, can you guys be nice, please? There we go. Oh, wealth is your money, right? Oh, a comet! Excellent! A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the coast of your esteemed highness. The laborers are claiming it's a terrible omen. Ah, fuck. The comet folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Oh no, your faith is going on? Priests of the coast preach that the comet is actually a good omen due to the new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. It's nothing. Whatever. No, I'm gonna win. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough that the coast and the peasants believe their pastors, the comet is celebrated as a sign of the ninth god's favor. Yeah, baby. Descent at the arena. A coastal gladiator named Onyx has become remarkably popular in the arena. Yes, I heard he threw a whole ox across the stadium. He's throwing even bigger words around these days. In his last match, he donned a crown and claimed he would be a better monarch than you would ever be. You're done. It's all a joke for now, but it's still seditious. Yeah, man. And he has a significant following. He or the other gladiators, or even the patricians at large, may decide to take this further. You bet it don't. Depths below! I've never even heard of this Onyx person. Why would he speak against the crown? He needs to rein it in. Thank you for agreeing with me, Banjo. It all comes down to the council's decision. No, I'm Spartacus. Little shits. I know that I'm Spartacus. Leave Onyx to fight. Oh. Banjo, you should fight it. That would be funny. I'm gonna veto that one. Alright, up to you guys. Fight! Yeah! Violence! Excellent. This would be an excellent evening. What fun! I love sports. Yippee! Sports ball. Voting is closed. What? Me? But I'm a noble! Don't be a pussy. Noble patrician Banjo hurries away. Over the coming weeks, they train beneath the best mercenaries money can buy. By the time the battle arrives, Banjo is ready for action. Fuck yeah. It's a brutal fight, but Onyx loses to a special move that's quickly named the Banjo Pile Driver. You pile drived him to death! That's fucking awesome. Losing to a noble is an embarrassment indeed, and Onyx slinks away in defeat. His name is soon a distant memory, and it is made clear that the arena is no place to criticize the crown. Let's go. Peak bombed him, yeah. Outside the ring, the traditions make sure everyone knows that you made this happen with a simple command. Even the council sessions become a little more meek. Dubious. Eligibles. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Who should I marry? And a partner for life to have it all. Don't forget. I suppose so, but the alliance comes first. The mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. Now each is covered by a cloth. I don't even need to meet them. No time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Sorcha, firstborn daughter of the Northern Mario clan. She's your typical northern lass as far as I can tell, big and loud, and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. She seems nice. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. Hi Team Nerd, welcome in. Had a bit of a controversy a while back where her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Avina, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Transwizard Dynasty. I met her at a party once. All she did was squeak out a hello and run off. Seems nice enough. And probably a vampire, maybe a little bit. She's lost half the family fortune in the gambling halls, unfortunately. She got into some trouble with the Inquisition a while ago, but didn't come to anything. She's intriguing. Literally hunts. Yep. And finally from the coast we have Irina, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Teeb Nerd's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. And she's scarily good at it. I think that's my choice. What do you think? Of course, by picking candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Yeah, you got a hot wife slash husband slash whatever. Mom's helping the greens. Finally from the coast we have Irina. Yes. Which of them do you want to marry? Irina. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Yay! I think it might be over soon. You guys are gonna win. Don't rebel, no! In a tiny village far to the east, two counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Peasants all across my lands are rejecting the night god. What the hell? Yes, and the tithe collectors don't dare knock at the door to my gate. Now we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward. Immortality. No thanks, I'm good. I don't want to live forever. That sounds like shit. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. We can tweak the laws. We can't pass more than 3 of these laws, and only 1 may be used per vote. Okay, +1 stability, time is certificate. No. Never votes to the monarch's choice, they gain 500. Ooh. Absolutely. Wedding! Yay! Wedding! Your wedding to Irina is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Woo! Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Irina at your side. Hello. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. I got an achievement. I have a wife. Woo! After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Irina, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. She likes me! By the time you find yourself alone with Irina, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Yeah. You endure a long conversation in which Irina seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. You are my father-in-law. Hey, Pops! By night's end, you don't know who Irina really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bed chambers, still strangers. Oh. That's okay. It's, listen, it's about the alliance. It's not like, I'm not like in love. Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast this year and experience the summer games for yourself. Ah, Olympics! It's the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. How could I say no? You are hot, look at you. Better work, bitch. This is simply wonderful. It's been long since a monarch attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty, I'm sure it won't happen to you. Okay. Awesome. The coast has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. Alright. Tell everyone to examine their coins and return any duds. Offer a substantial reward if the counterfeiters are caught. Order your new artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. Well, I would really like A. So, vote for that one, guys. You get free money. It's free money, so I've successfully manipulated them. Am I a genius? Am I the best of all time, forever? Oh, wait. Boom. Let's go! Town criers across the coast ring their bells and order townsfolk to beware forged coins. Unfortunately, the result is a complete loss of trust in the monarch's coinage. Coastal townfolks barter goods instead, while the merchants ask for foreign currencies. Fuck! Whatever, it's actually what I wanted. So I don't even... It's actually what I wanted, so whatever. Northern sagas tell of Odheld's horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now! By all the gods, can you believe it? This is the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm, even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. It's the work of Odheld, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the monarch's regime. Truly, you mean to say he's pointed us to his horn? Aye, but as far to the north, I can't do it. In the Ice Giants territory, the frozen waste, we need a hardy force of heroes. For the next stage is chief scheme. Okay. I think I'm burned. I might be burned slightly. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I might be fine. That's okay. An old bet. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I've owed you, odorless dog. Calm down, both of you, Jesus. This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay him a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. Hi, MD! How's it going? Feel free to join if you want. Eager! Exclamation mark, join. And you can put in your pronoun. And then you'll be in the video game. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your August Majesty, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Chief Mario is liable for his ancestors' debt. By the old gods, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Basically, if you join, you'll be one of my, subjects. Like, vassals, kind of, I guess. And then you're trying to overthrow me. And I'm trying to keep the throne. And you'll join a random, like, region. We've got the chiefs, the counts, and the patricians at the moment. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want my authority to stay lower. And I want your military lower as well. And... okay, none of these are relevant, I think. You know what? I'm gonna leave it to the people. Sorry, man. It's business. MD, you're a fucking vampire. This is madness. You can't rebel. That's not allowed. That's illegal. Yay. Give me your teeth. I mean money. Acts of my ancestors, this council's full of idiots. Fine, take your fucking money. With pleasure. Thank you. Summer games! Woo! Yeah! Summer games have begun. Your royal yacht glides into the port at Thalassus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooing away seagulls. Hello there, your august majesty. Beautiful days. Just come with me. Your carriage to the grand arena is waiting. I wasn't a waste of a veto for me. I didn't have to make I made the decision that Mario was gonna lose money, but I left it to the people, as a good king would do. Yeah, let's go. There must be thousands of people in the arena, peasants and patricians alike. But you have the best view in the house. As you step out and wave, the crowd chants your name. Shivlie, 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 Shivlie. There's no. It's me, your king. I'm the king. We have two different events that we can show you today, your august majesty. Which would you prefer to witness? A gladiator fight? Or a monster battle? The monster battle? If you would have voted to replace— No! You can't replace me, I'm the king! We've sailed the furthest oceans and delved the deepest jungles to bring back exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's metal would be tested against a creature from your nightmares. Fuck yeah, we're doing that, dude. Monster battle. Excellent choice, your serene highness. Allow me first to call forth today's brave, or perhaps unfortunate, human champion. Lord Patrician Team Nerd steps up to the podium, speaking into a bronze tube that projects his voice across the entire arena. Our gladiator today is a homegrown hero who grew up in a coastal slum just down the road from here. Imprisoned for murder most foul, but continually protesting her innocence, we decided to throw her into the arena and let the ninth god sort it out. Give it up for Majeska, the bear! Woo! Yeah! Out into the circle of sand stomps a massively muscular woman. I can't wolf herself. Clad from head to foot in bulky iron armor. It looks like torture under the heat of the sun. She wields a long spear with a cruel barbed tip, twirling it in a complex pattern. She gulps from a tankard and flings it aside, belching loudly. You notice that the cheering for this homegrown hero is especially loud. Your ears start to hurt. Yeah! Wow! Bear! 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 Big woman! Hi, Doctor. How you doing? Lord Patrician Team Nerd turns his attention back to you. Right now, in cages beneath the arena floor, we have 3 different monsters that we could throw against our friend Majeska the Bear. A Skorg, a Myrmidon, or a Troll. But which should we choose? Why don't we let the monarch decide, since they've come to visit us all the way from the capital? The crowd hoots and hollers at this idea. Someone stands up and starts singing the national anthem off key. Let's see how she fares against the troll. Ladies and gentle people, he was arrested for smashing up a marketplace while hopped up on bad mushrooms. Now he's here to pay back his debt to society. Please welcome, Booley, the troll! The troll lumbles out into the arena, scratching his backside and blinking. He stands almost 8 feet tall with tangled fur and long tusks. Majeska the Bear readies her spear. As Majeska the Bear drums up the crowd support, Lord Patrician Team Nerd turns to you with gleam in his eyes. Half the fun of summer games is the gambling. Why don't you place a bet before the fight begins? Yeah. The bookies look distinctly nervous that the monarch themselves is placing a bet, but they're also salivating at the sight of your gold. Let's go 500. Who will you place your 500 gold bet? The chick? Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, Majeska. Yep. In that case, just to make things interesting, I'll bet on the troll. Shall we begin? I'm taking all of your money, Team Nerd. It's all mine. Let the fight. Oh. That's cheeky. Crowd roars and stamps into the entire Colosseum shudders. Majeska the Bear charges the troll, swinging her spear. Cheer for Majeska. The troll slaps his. Uh-oh. Oh, she hit the. Oh. The troll slaps the spear out of Majeska the bear's grass and picks her up and hurls her across the arena like a child with a ball. She hits the wall with a sickening thud. The winner is the troll. Excellent, give me a moment. Yeah, you took my money too bad. That was pretty sick. You can go free. Are you sure? All just wasted on such a creature. Oh well, I suppose they've earned it. I'll take care of it. Next week of the Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, and above all, blood in the sand. Bigger person usually wins. Ah, whatever. When you journey back to the palace, you reflect that your attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. Wig. Yay! Okay, one more patrician thingy. Good job, my liege. No problem, man. Shivlie, I had something I want to ask you. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelers guild back home at the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations, you know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes at the council. Eliminate some of the import taxes on the Ateshi jewels, perhaps? You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other region just can't compete with us in the jewelry trade anyway. Yeah. Marvelous, I'll see you there. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this one. This is what I want. It's free money. Chief Treasurer of the Chiefs. The Chief of the Chief. You're the chief. Other regions are outraged by the clear nepotism that's taking place, but Irina pays them no mind. As profits pour in, she even shares a portion of the income with the treasury. Yay! Alright. You guys can buy stuff now. We've got... The chiefs have got a fortress and a theater. The council got an aqueduct and a monument. The patricians have a cathedral and a prison. Right now, I can't show what you guys need to do to get stuff done. Sorry. Not letting me. Okay. Are you ready? $1. Holy! 1,000 Buckabrunskis. You guys really want a prison, huh? I can't imagine why. Ooh. Right at the last second. That's like eBay sniping tactics. Oh! 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 That's dirty. Nice stuff. Christian's got that prison, and the Chiefs got their fortress. Alright, about my heir. Your marriage to Irina has grown stale. We get along well enough, made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about maximizing profits than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm very happy, thank you. About as well as could be expected. Felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangements at once. Yay. I don't have to have a baby with my fucking wife who doesn't love me. Good evening, your majesty. Tell me, have you heard of Odheld's horn? Northern legend, right? The horn of Odheld is indeed a northern legend, a horn gifted to mortals before the Ninth Triumph, during the Cursed Age. Get to the point? You must understand, whether it is a creation of pagan spirit or not, the horn is real. My sources confirm it. It's said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. 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 The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen waste, having received a sign hinting at its location. You mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We'll need to stop them before they retrieve it, if at all possible. They've gathered a great host of warrior heroes for the journey to the wastes. We must act fast to have any hope in stopping them. That's my daughter that doesn't love you you're talking about. Well, she sucks. I'm sure she's very nice. Nothing between us, man. You hastily assemble the council to deal with the chief's military buildup. The chiefs predictably deny everything. Love comes after baby. Yeah, exactly. Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giant's back? I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. I was kind of hoping it would happen. Alright. Event helps slow the tide of warriors joining an expedition in the north as word of the mythical horn is stifled. It will be some time before the chiefs can set out on their journey north, but the delay is not permanent. The chief stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. What do I have left to do? Oh. Your Majesty, the common folk of the coast still don't trust our coins. They've gone back to bartering with chickens and bushels of wheat. Disgusting. If we don't do something to win back their trust soon, their economy will completely implode. Okay, don't want to be buying shit. Posted up to foreign currency. Without having done anything claiming to have solved the crisis, there's nothing to be done. Question is, like, do I do the correct choice, which is to golden choice D, or do I fuck around to get a bit silly with it and pick something else? I should probably just, yeah. There we go. Free money. C is Gamba. Enjoy your money, you fucking pigs. Eat your slop. Eat your slop. Eat up, piggies. I'm like throwing coins at a crowd. Money slop. Money slop for dinner. Soup made of coins. Coastal economy doesn't completely implode. In fact, their farms are more bountiful than ever, but commoners are locked out from trade with the rest of the kingdom. Suckers. Alrighty. Would have done B, yeah. Back in the coast, noble patrician Banjo-fan has met with their co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, and it seems spirits are high. Don't fuck with me, man. We've done it again, my good friends. The citizens are in an uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I foresee no negative consequences of this. Other than for the monarch, of course. Those exits I'm sure the monarchy is already carrying in their place. You new citizens could be so useful. Now then, only one step remains. I have two proposals for the plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the citizens to turn violent. Alright, patricians, you gotta vote on this one. Either your goal is to lower trade, or your goal is to lower farming. Up to you, fellas. Good decision. Smart. Smart decision. Very good. Fuck. Diabolical! I might even call it evil. No, it's for their own good when you think about it. Everyone will be better off with me on the throne. With this final push, we will ensure the monarch's suit has more than just a few angry peasants on their hands. Yes, once the fighting starts, I'll be right there, ready to step in and negotiate. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower all regions' combined trade to 10 or less. Okay. There are some exceptions. If two more regions pass final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. Stability, authority, treasury, final schemes, the scheme takes priority. A rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme, the scheme takes priority. Monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you fight an heir. Okay. Who has too much money? There we go. Why? Because fuck you, man. I don't know. Welcome. Your Majesty, I bring grave news. A missionary went up north to bring the true faith to those pagans. But last week he was found dead on the outskirts of a remote village. I wonder why. That's crazy. They tried to kill the Bible thumper? That's wild. Murdered? Just so, Your Majesty, and not just murdered, but sacrificed in a devilish ritual to one of their awful pagan gods. Gross. Gross. He was found draped across a stone altar with antlers embedded in his head. That's kind of sick, actually. That's cool. That's like a fun way to die. We must send an inquisitor to the village and root out the killers. Yeah, you guys don't get in. Sorry. Yeah, you had too much money. I was just kind of like trying to balance out the money because I was like, I don't really know what I want to do here. How should the council respond to the pagan sacrifice? Well, you guys are kind of pissing me off. This is a gamba. Yeah. Chiefs can rebel with 5 defiance, true. I don't want to make the decision, so I'm just gonna leave it to you guys. D is gambling. A is just kind of whatever. And then C is like, let's fuck them up. And, no other thing will happen. Alright. Voting tied. I guess I'll have to choose the winner. I'm going to choose this one. Because Gamba is funba. Very well, Your Majesty. Oh. Very well, Your Majesty, but we'll seek justice in the northern way. Oh, it worked! That's cool. A few weeks later, the village god speaker undergoes a trial by combat. She loses her life in the process, which means the old gods judge her guilty. The church has mixed feelings about the pagan methods, but is satisfied that the murderer has faced justice. Yes. Easy. Invitation! Without a word, Count MD Major hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night. What's this all about? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or decline it. Yeah, let's do it. I'll see you at the vigil, Your Majesty. I probably should have hit authority up, but I want to see what happens. You know? Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to the trial by Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult. Could it be me? Because of the peculiar design of my crest. I have exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from hidden chambers. It's ridiculous. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Highness. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware that the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Only 20%. I want to try it anyway. This is not gonna work, but we'll try anyway. At least we can say we tried to overthrow the vampire cult. No offense to those in the vampire cult. Money, money, money. Why aren't you guys voting for the money option? You're crazy. I gotta defend my fellow vampire cult members. I mean, fellow counts. Alright, let's see what happens. It didn't work. High Inquisitor's poor agents are pestered to distraction by the eastern locals and bogged down with false leads. Shit. Though a solid proof of cult activity, the trial quickly reaches an impasse. Reluctantly, the Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges. Lol. Lol. Double lol. I fear I'm fucked. I fear it's the end. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating their recent victory against the ice giants in the frozen waste by smashing steins together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Did you see that giant's face when I cut him down? Poor Blighter never felt an heated axe before, haha. So much loot, never mind the horn, look at all this gold. Party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take turn drinking mead out of Odeheld's horn. As dawn breaks, they stumble into the main hall, where Chief Order has beckoned them. Quiet down, you louts, it's time to get serious. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must vote on how it will be used. Alright, it's up to you guys. You gonna lure other people's farming, or you gonna sneak into the capital and explode my palace? Please don't explode my palace. I would be so sad. That's my house where I live. So maybe don't. No, they're picking that one. No. No. This is so sad. No. Too sneaky for my liking. It'll get the job done. We best make sure that the security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the monarch to relax a few restrictions here and there. For the good of the realm, of course. The final stage of the scheme must lower authority to 3 or less. Okay. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, 2 counts of the east discuss their schemes against the crown. How exquisite! The monarch is drunk with power. But I was thinking, should we really show the monarch the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point. Immortality and all that. Yes, but their secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if they pulled the wool over their eyes? You guys trying to prank me? Plan a false immortality ritual for the monarch that will kill them. Induct the monarch into the real secret society of immortal blood drinkers. Dude, can you make me a vampire? I want to be a vampire. That sounds sick. Please don't kill me. I want to be a vampire. Which one's it gonna be? Yay! Yippee! Very well. We must prepare for the ritual. Yes, I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first, we must enrich our lands. Vicendi's ashes, it won't be long now. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 7. Okay. I rolled a query, we can tweak the order. 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the second option. How nobles choose to vote is hidden. 1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. I'll take that. Get rid of this. The deceased. The elderly chief Majata, a cousin many times removed of Chief Mario, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Better than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty. She stayed at home in the north most of the time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her account. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Chief Majata was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. My Morgana's cauldron. That's a pitiful claim. One more trade. Pick the trade one, guys. Free money. Yay! No, you're not getting the estate. You're not getting it. It's not for you. It's for everybody. Everyone gets it. I'm doing communism. Yay. Yippee! Northern and Eastern nobles watched an outrage as peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. Using the late chief's Majata's money, the peasants set up the marketplace on her land. It turns out to be a huge success, with merchants flocking to the place in crowds. Yay! Yay! The finest meat. Your Highness, the seasons have not been kind to us in the north. We face poor harvests and miserable farmers. I beg of you, send aid. What do you need? What people? No. I'm to be wed, Your Majesty, and when that day comes, I will drink only the finest mead. But with farms in their current state, we lack the honey. I need more bees! We gotta get the bees! Force farmers of the north to don their fancy wicker suits, and we shall all drink our fill of honey wine. Woo! We gotta do mead, right? You guys choose one. This is ridiculous. Hi Techno, welcome in. Mead. Woo! Were you joined? Let's have a look. You are with the Chiefs. Voting is closed. Yay! North Farmers are uncertain until you explain that appearism actually just means keeping bees. Soon the North is abuzz. Oh. Thank you, Majesty. My wedding is surely to be a success. Oh. Are we missing someone? Okay. Your Highness, I simply can't stand it any longer. I need for you to do something. Whatever's the matter? A filthy peasant scrabbling all over my newly built fortress, tapping the walls, marking about in the sewers. Gross. I heard the legends of buried treasure beneath the site. Total nonsense, of course. I need you to keep these greedy treasure grubbers off my land. Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the north, King Harold the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. I mean spoils of war. In the area. Welcome, brother, or whatever. Why do you waste a perfectly good gold by burying it? King Harold had plenty of cash by that point. Presumably, he meant to come back and dig it all up one day, but he went off to invade Kurth. Got himself killed. Classic. Maybe this is an opportunity, though. What are you suggesting? We could search for the treasure ourselves. Send a team of diggers to take the place apart, brick by brick, and dig deep into the foundations. By the old gods, what are you saying? That would destroy the whole place. Take the building apart. Take out the fake treasure. That would be crazy. Well, I can't really influence the vote. So, don't fuck me on this. Gamba fun. Alright, Gamba it is. You bury a fake hoard of tin coins painted to resemble gold if you squint from a great distance. Then you dig it up and declare that King Harold's treasure has been discovered, and that the peasants need to keep searching for it. Didn't work. Your silly scheme hasn't worked. Nobody believes that you actually found King Harold's hoard. I still got treasure hunters on my land. Sorry guys. Allow me to plan the next intrigue, Your Majesty. Whatever, man. I did my best. I think this might be the end for me. No? Really? My heir! Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin, an adopted daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Yay! Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What's her name? Shivlie II. The gods are good, your greatness. I'm sure little Shivlie II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Yeah. My Shayla. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna win. Behold, Your Highness. Count MD Major pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal the granite statue of Count Transwizards. Oh! Stunning, very good, very nice. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? It's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, Your Highness. This is all that remains of my fellow counts. Dude. I'm so sorry, wizard. You're a fucking sculpture now. Seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the east. I know she's abroad, she's called the Stone Maiden. This is no laughing matter! Sorry. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. What are you doing getting stoned at a time like this? What I'm saying. So hi, how's it going? She must have ambushed Count Transwizards on his latest walk in the cemetery. Please, Your Highness, we must do something. Oh, Transwizards II has joined my council. My son. Can't hire a wizard. Fuck. Send an army to smash this thing. Tell everyone needs to hide. Consult the fairy tales. That's the highest chance one. So, pick that one, please. Mario keeps going heh 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 in chat. It's stressing me out. I feel like I'm bored. You can't just kill him while he's on a cemetery walk, right? A man is entitled to his cemetery wandering. Yes, very good. Vote for what I want for, yes. Yes, very good, very good. Free money, everybody. I follow the coin. Be also good, sir. Let's go! You send for an expert folklorist from Quail University. According to legend, the Stone Maiden always stays far inland, away from shore. Perhaps there's something there? Yes! That's a solution! A saline solution! She must react badly to seawater. That is the most reach I've ever heard in my life. But, we'll see. You send a squad of knights, each armed with a blindfold and a bucket of seawater. To your great surprise, it works. It worked! As soon as she's drenched, the Stone Maiden shrieks and flees back to her underground lair, where she falls into an immortal slumber. Let's go! Okay, ghouls. Your Majesty, we're having terrible problems in the east. The people have lost faith in the Ninth God, and churches are being left to crumble. But without priests to perform the rites, the dead are rising as ghouls from their abandoned crypts. There have been 9 attacks in the last week alone. Dark news indeed. We must remind the Eastern folk that they are lost without the knights to protect them, especially once they've passed. She doesn't like the coast, they toss seawater on her. Yeah, I guess it worked. But what can be done to Dabba Dabba? I don't know whose farming that's going to increase. So I don't want that. Employ the goons. Okay, I'll veto C. There you go. This music is fire. Yay! But burning bodies goes against our holy teachings, fights for heretics and demons. You'll regret this. Pagan as it might be, the practice of cremation does prevent any more ghouls from rising in the east. But from that point forward, the Archbishop undermines your authority at every opportunity. No! No! That's fine. Who needs a Jesus anyway? Not me. Alright, auction time! We got a stadium and a theater for the Chiefs. We got an aqueduct and a library for the Counts. We got a deer park and a thieves guild for the patricians. There you go. If you can see all your money on this. Yeah. Yeah. School's off. 69, nice. Ugh. Bum 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 bum. I kind of like have friends over in real life at my real house and play this game. I think it would be fun. We're all drinking mead and we dress up. Just play it on the TV. Yay, welcome in. How do you pronounce your name, by the way? Is it like Sean or Cyan or something? I have an Irish name, so Keen. Thank you. My real name is Siobhan, so I try to get them right, but I don't actually have any Irish blood, so I'm not familiar with a lot. But I don't even know if it's an Irish name, to be honest. Okay, hi Elix, how's it going? You guys got the Count's got an aqueduct. Congratulations, and the Chiefs have a theater. Yay! My authority. What the fuck? I think I'm burned. I think this is it. The council starts the session like any other. You're supposed to be debating farmers' subsidies with Keen and the other counts, but the chiefs are nowhere to be seen. Anyone seen a few lost chiefs this morning? Probably drunk in a ditch. Please, your majesty, let us begin without them. I doubt they will have anything useful to contribute anyway. You stand up to address your nobles, just as you're about to call the council into session. There's a wobble. Not a little wobble, mind you. This entire building is shaking wobble. You guys found your horn, I guess? Earthquake! The capital, surely not, but then, what? Before you can say anything, there's another wobble. This time it's more violent and loud. The chandeliers jiggle and shake madly. A crack in the masonry appears in a nearby column that travels up, all the way to the arch ceiling. The stone column splits and starts to fall. Your Majesty, watch up! Those are load-bearing columns! Dive out of the way. You dive! A great slab of stone shatters the marble flooring where you've been standing a moment ago! Everything understands into panic, shouting and running for the exit. Only your chief architect stands still, wailing loudly to anyone who'll hear. The palace! Who could do this to my beautiful palace? Okay, I'm a kid. Watch for stairs, ignoring the cries of your nobles and advisors. You have to make sure your heir is safe, but the palace is still shaking. Just as you're about to climb up the stairs to find Shivlie II, there's another rumble from deep below. In the distance, is that the sound of a horn? The masonry is coming apart at an alarming rate. Chunks of rocks are falling on your head, even if you try to duck and run for cover. Oh shit. That's when it hits you. Actually, that's when two things hit you at once. The first is the realization that the chiefs have usurped you in the most destructive way possible. The second is a big stone slab. Everything goes dark. Mother. When you finally come to, someone has lifted the rubble off your shaking body. Through blood vision, you make out a figure. Chief Mario! Gods, you're alive! Praise Morgana! He laughs heartily. Now I can finish you off myself. No! What happened to my cousin? Collapsed buildings aren't good for the health of young children. A shame it had to be this way. Gonna kill me, then you should get it over with. Gladly. Odo would be a better ruler than you could ever hope to be, Shivlie. And this is the last loose end. His axe rises into the sky, glints in the sunlight, then falls. Yay! Hi, Scatty, I just died. Monarch Shivlie's dramatic demise passes into northern legend. Whenever a tyrant rises in the capital, the chiefs smirk and pray to Odheld. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for eons. they would not be so kind again. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the patricians' scheme fizzled into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they'll take matters into their own hands, instead of hinging their plans on the whims of common folk. With the spectacular destruction of the palace, the chiefs quite literally squashed anyone who could claim the throne. Anyone except, of course, Order, who was crowned atop a heap of rubble the very next day. But their reign is a story for another time. Yeah. Monarch Shivlie, the twice buried. That's rough. It's a game. Yay. Continuing. If I hit exit game, can I continue? Yeah! We can continue it. Your nobles will return with their previous regions and keep their wealth. Yeah, we'll do it again. Monarch Order of the Homosexual Dynasty. Excellent. Let's do it. So many films I'm running just for that win. Worth it. Alright, go ahead and join. This is the Homosexual Dynasty. You're all gay now. Congratulations. La 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 la. Scary! And everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we only had 7 last time. Oh, no worries, Team Nerd. Sorry. It's like 2 PM for me, bro. You have a good sleep though, okay? Alright, let's go. This is the Crumpsy Crab. You're correct. Okay. Let's do the Dynasty event. Pile of rubble. Your Majesty, you don't exactly have a palace anymore. You do, however, have lots of debris on some spectacularly valuable real estate. Yes, and whose fault is that? You pagan chiefs and your silly horn. Let's not sling blame. We just need to plan how we can rebuild. Palace must be rebuilt, but how? Build a perfect reconstruction of what came before. Log house. Cheap out. Well, the chiefs can fund it. I'm not vetoing D. In the business, this is what we call a prank. I'm pranking you. That's why. And the treasury's pretty low as well. Sucker. Ha! You brokered, you bought it! Fine, we'll fund you your palace of greatness. I think I've given up on doing the Scottish accent, it's just embarrassing. But we'll build it our way. Oh, I seldom get the chance to work in the northern style. Log furs. Log furs. Log furs, wall rugs. Log walls, fur rugs, roaring braziers. I'll drop some blueprints. Excellent. Yes, yeah, Elix, if you just type !join and then a pronoun, you should be able to join. I'll let you do that when you get a second. Whee. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not letting me click stuff. Can I like just drag people across? It's not letting me click on stuff. Oh, anyone was in faction before will stay in that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can't click on the map. Just gonna... Wait. Reload. We're gonna start again, sorry. Oh, maybe not. It might load in. Sorry, everyone's gonna join again. Homosexual Dynasty, let's go. Oh, we gotta rejoin. It did work. Machine broke. Game froze. Game machine broke. Good night, Empty. Have good sleep. Bye bye. Alright. Is it corrupted? I broke it! Yay! Alright, I guess we'll start again. That sucks! Aww. I'll go shivlie again. I'll go the bisexual dynasty this time. Boo boo boo. We'll do different people this time though. We'll get the barons, we'll get these guys, and then I know the counts were fun, right? Oh, sorry, you wanted patricians? Yeah, we can do that. There you go. Oh, okay. Sorry, there's more votes for the counts. I do also like the vampires, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, if you own the game, you can join a specific region if you want to. Otherwise, you'll just be put in a random one. Go ahead and join. Yeah. Da 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 da. Alright, I think that's everyone for now. You can join in the middle, so no stress. Alrighty. Let's do the council introduction. Now, to your monarch, your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. East! That's you again! May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Thank you. May the ninth god bless your reign, your majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Council immediately fills with great voices. The nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Stop fighting, guys. I love you all equally. Yeah, this time you won't be turned to stone. Hopefully. Unless you are, which would be funny. You sign, sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Yeah, man. I'm always saying that. Coronation? Please don't throw me in the river this time, guys. I don't want to be thrown in the river. Your Majesty, I scheduled a coronation. Shouldn't be giving the orders? Of course, but delaying any longer would make them restless. Wouldn't want that, I suppose. As a tradition. Okay. Shall we call them in? That 2 or 3 factions being anti-faith, might actually get a faith victory. Not sure. I don't want to be thrown into the river. Pick something else. Pick something else. I don't want to go in the river. I don't want it. My pantaloons will get wet. And everyone will think I'm very silly. My fucking authority, bro. Enough nobles have voted to continue. Yay. Yeah, give me your money. Nobles spare no expense, and your banquet table groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuffed with swan's tongues, ew, an entire whale turning on a spit. Are we sure about that? It's a meal fit for a monarch, which is now, you suppose, what you are. You're... Off to victory! Your Majesty, when you die, how will you hope the kingdom will remember you? I want to do... we'll try the Saint Goal again. The church will love you, I suspect, but will anyone else? I suggest over the next few years you're focused on improving the kingdom's overall faith as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay, bye. Yay! End of season. Ulrica of the Scaredy Sea bloodline, notorious former bandit, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. Where have the barons of the march back? When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Alright, what, barons, what are you gonna do? Raise authority, lower military, or lower stability? Up to you. My cat's asleep on my bed right now. It's very cute. Magic. Magic fun. It's true. She's so cute. I love my cat. Okay, wizard time. Please don't put a spell on my dick. The barons plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the monarch was considered a threat to their autonomy. Off to Brazil. I'm going to Brazil. To advance the scheme, the barons must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Okay. Shit. Ophelia of the Techno-Pavu lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in sunlight, droning on as in a daze. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Literally sends you unironically to modern day Brazil. That's kind of sick, actually. Penis Shablitas, no! Alright, what are you guys gonna do? Lower stability, lower defiance, raise farming. Okay, it's over. Everything is closed. Farming is already pretty high. The grandee claimant Ophelia has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next queen. She has promised a first miracle. Food for all! To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise their farming to 5. In full. Grimwald of the Mario Dynasty, sinister eastern orator, leans delicately on a podium sign. My fellow count, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Shivlie wears the crown. Alright, you can raise stability, raise treasury, or lower earn fate. It's so up to you. Hi, Quada. How you going? Let's see who you joined. You're a grandee. Congratulations. Counts? Which one's it going to be? Oh, lower your faith, I see. Very interesting choice. On account of don't want that. What the hell? The Count's plan to induct the monarch into their secret cult and offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. See, the thing is, like, this could potentially work on me. If I was in, like, a bad enough state of mind. I'd be like, yeah, but you know what? Fuck it. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower the faith to 4 in less than 3 seasons. Okay. Embittered step-aunt, bastard offshoot, and embittered step-aunt. The 3 genders. Okay. Unity or swing votes? Let's do swing votes, that's fun. So you can like change what do you want to do sometimes. Disquiet in the something. In the south. Your Majesty, my peasants accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me! Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an ascetic life, then I should do the same. They want to match their outfits with their decor. I'm not aesthetic. Ascetic! They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. My millions of parents, yeah. For real. The ringleader of this movement is a philosopher called Ortega. Jenna? She calls herself a voice of the ninth god, and the peasants hang on her every word. They'll be at my door any moment. Okay, send someone to infiltrate the cult. Aggressively break up the meetings. Fire the troublemakers. Well, I want more faith. So that's the one that I want. I'm just checking. Yeah, I don't want that one. You guys choose. Yeah, I had the same thought. You do see. Why hey, man? It's stressing me out. Can you guys choose the faith one, please? No reason. No reason. Thank you. No, it didn't work. Sad. Voting closed. Okay. The City Watch rushed the next philosophical meeting. Some of the peasants try to fight, but Ortega tells them to stand down to prevent more violence. Not giving them much money, yeah. The grandees are very grateful indeed, though there are rumblings of discontent from the peasantry. Okay. Let's do this, because we've already done it. Your grace, a forest in my land is being clearly— oh my god, very big spiders. The streets are shrouded in webs. Oh no. Okay, so last time when we killed all the spiders, it resulted in a lot of very large flies flying around. Grandy's nuts, very good one. I did laugh. That did actually get me. I would implore my nobles to vote for D, but I don't want to fuck with the giant flies. They seem worse than the giant spiders. So I'm gonna make that one my preferred vote. Thank you, thank you. You see the wisdom of my thoughts. Don't burn it, Sketty, no! Yay. Yay. Coexist, they're monsters! Mandibles dripping with venom! Snatching merchants off the roads and stringing them up to suck them dry! Oh, to be sucked dry by a spider. Anyway. Tell that to the next poor soul they find hanging upside down with no juices left in their body. Me on a Friday night. You sent your chancellor to Quail University. Perhaps the scholars will have some ideas for how you and the spiders can coexist peacefully. I think I didn't say anything. Shut up. The honor guard. One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber as bold as brass. Hello, your Madge. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Who are you? Oh, me. Name's Quack and Tony, your Madge. Pleased to meet you. Okay. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What? We chopped the legs off horses and replaced them with wheels. Boom! Faster transport. Well, Quack and Tony can explain further. Your marshal burst into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Council vote, yeah. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? Let's do a vote. I think it's a good idea. I don't see any problems with it. She goes and gathers up your council who trickle into the hall in their pajamas, rubbing sleep from their eyes. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. Alright. It's up to you. You can recast your vote whenever you want. Who's gonna get the bite for you? Chopping off horse legs. What do you mean it's stupid? There's nothing stupid about this. Yay. Under Quacking Tony's close supervision, dozens of screaming horses are put under the knife. Big wooden wheels are surgically attached with the legs each severe. These horses seem to die before we can get them rolling. Perhaps we need to keep trying. I don't know if it worked. After a disturbing amount of horse death, the idea grinds to a halt. The whole thing is an embarrassing failure. What? What do you mean? It didn't seem that bad an idea to me. Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think what could have happened. One thing's clear from this mess, is that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that be loyal to Coin above all. These soldiers have fought more battles than they had hot dinners. They'd be uncouth, no doubt, and would adapt well to life in the palace. But they're loyal and tough as nails. Eastern Knights? The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. That sounds great. Let's do that. I like these gay bitches. I'll make the arrangements at once. Maybe. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Aww. That's nice. The idea that the peasant has is random and like one of them is just pure good. Oh really? There's other stuff that he comes up with that's like actually good. That's really funny actually. Alright. Alright, auction up. Barons, you got a cathedral? Or you got a monument? Counts, you got a grand bazaar and an observatory. Grandees, you have an aqueduct and a thieves guild. These are all like... Well... Barons have two good choices. Well... The counts have two good choices too. Good luck! This one you have to fund. So your exclamation point fund. And then the letter of the one that you want to do, and then how much money. Yeah. Fun. Not quite. What do I want to be? what I want to get. That's what I want to be. Fun. It's good timing, we thought. Give me your money. And your teeth. Yay. Okay. Let's get built. I wasn't looking. The monument and the aqueduct. Congratulations. Yippee! Coexisting with spiders. Yes, please. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm the arachnologist. Arachnologist. Arachnologist? Arachnologist you sent for. Having spider problems, Giant spiders, to be precise. Tyrachnus magnum, colloquially known as the giant spider, or the gigantula. A fascinating specimen, and with many practical uses. Oh, you can raise them as livestock and milk them for their potent venom. For milking spiders, man. Or you can harvest their silk, which makes for fine sails and formidable armor. Last but not least, you could train them from birth to be ridden as mighty steeds, who could resist a cavalry regiment that comes into battle atop these mighty arachnids. That sounds sick. That might be the one. The possibilities are endless, but first you need to get a hold of some eggs. No easy task, I'm afraid. Vampires riding on spiders, it could be our future. We're definitely not leaving the spiders alone. Honestly, I'll leave it to you guys. Whatever you want. Oh, this is just to get the eggs. Probably go C then. That's going to be more successful. Or you could go A, which will spend my money. But it will work. Okay. I need money. Voting tide. Well, I'll go with this one. The Kofalas drive their herds into the red web-shrouded wood. Hideous squealing and crunching noises ring out across the trees as the spiders devour their prey. Once the arachnids are too full to move, thieves dart into their nests and recover their eggs. The thieves return with a wagon groaning under the glistening heap of spider eggs. You order them sent to a nearby farm to be hatched and raised as livestock. Hopefully Eastern farmers are up to the task. Don't fuck this up for me, guys! I need to have spiders I can ride, okay? It's gonna be sick. A spouse! In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. This is one person you can't avoid. Mummy! I haven't found a spouse yet! Mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense. I'm born, I cannot remain alone. Let's go any. It is the bisexual kingdom after all. Excellent, I've sent out messages to the most influential nobles, blah blah blah. Yep, okay. I can't wait. Cult! 2 cults, guys! Dreadful tidings, Your Highness. It's a disaster. Ortega's followers are in a frenzy. They stormed my manor and took it over. Oh no, they took all your money, dude! I bet I escaped. They say Ortega's bringing the sick there to be healed by her powers. If she doesn't burn the place down first. This is dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. How can the Council of the Grandi protect themselves? Pay the Baron to shelter Grandi Quator? Send in southern troops to clear out the Vandals. Ortega's peasants secured the estate. Let them keep it. Have Ortega assassinated. What's that symbol? Right. I want her assassinated. Make it so. Maybe it wasn't the best choice. But wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun? Little money in the right place sweeps your problems clear away. For now. Excellent. End of the season. Recruiting a wizard. In the march, Baron Cyberdeath stands atop a border fort, flanked by soldiers, glaring out over Ashmeaden territory with a scowl. Lower portcullis rattles open. A twisted stone figure is carried into the fortress, borne on a palanquin, carried by hollowed-eye apprentices. The Baron goes down to meet him.
Well, I have taken time out of my very busy schedule to come and meet you in this pimple of a fort on the backside of nowhere.
I thought we might have a common goal. Save your breath. I already know what you want from me. Assistance in overthrowing the current monarch. Am I right?
Well, was it that obvious? I was born a long time before yesterday, my good Baron, and unlike some of my more isolated colleagues, I'm no stranger to political machinations.
Oh, that's my cousin! Yo, dude! How's the wife?
On this occasion, our goals happen to align, but I cannot act on your behalf. Not until the bees are taken care of.
The bees? Did you say bees? Yes, on this plane they're simply insects, but in the apiary,
the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being.
They have an innate fondness for royalty and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk, beyond the occasional sting. So you can deal with them. The next stage of this scheme, the barons must lower all regions combined farming to 14 or less. The hell? Alright, which of you guys am I gonna fuck? Yeah, get fucked.
Yep, no.
Furious followers. Your Majesty, that troublesome philosopher Ortega is gone, but her followers are marching on our estates, demanding justice. It's the same in the march. They're making her into a martyr. Fuck! God damn it, son of a bitch. Send the Royal Army, put a stop to this. Ask the church, pay the grandees to give amnesty to Ortega's followers. Oh, I have a lot of money. Vetoing that, and then that kind of money. It's up to you. Do not rebel! No rebelling. Literally illegal. This one's a gamba. This one's a not. What the bees? So fun being the king. Everything is closed. We're sending the royal army. Your troops charging in order the farmers back to their lands and complete is met with a blade. Let's go. There are rumors of unflattering corn effigies made in your image. What the hell? They're too afraid to even whisper Ortega's name. Modern, more like, no. Yeah, whatever, man. Your mother leads you to Great Hall. Alright, let's see him. To persuade the cloth first portrait. This is Grigor, the eldest son of the Eastern Transwizard Dynasty. He's a good-looking one, eh? Your son is very handsome. Not a bad word to say about him. Everyone likes him. He's lost half the family fortune in the gambling halls, unfortunately. Got into some trouble with the Inquisition. Intriguing. Serafina, the eldest daughter of the quasi-imaginary lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the South, she claims to put her faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns, and she's got a grand plan by all accounts. She wants to change the world. Not bad. Finally, we have the March's offering. Helaman, scion of the prestigious Cyberdeath bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Apparently, she's a hell of a fighter. Brave as a lioness, tough as nails, terror to behold. That's just about the only thing she's good at, actually. Sounds like a lot. What do you think? I agree that the Count probably has the best candidate. I think I'm gonna go with Rigor. Igor. Thank you for your beautiful son, who's now my boyfriend. Wait, no. Oh, crossbows. You can write you poems. Yay! As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baron Sketty approaches out of breath and waving frantically. They have a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled. Did you try to kill me, bro? I thought we were friends. Great God, my liege! You nearly took your head off. What the seven hells are you doing with that? Sorry to scare you. I just want to show you this crossbow. Shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through Ashmeadian armor at 500 miles. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from springwood. It grows only in the forests of the south, and those southern bastards charge exorbitantly for it. It's a free market, I suppose. Ha! This is what the free market looks like. Let's put it in chains, that's what I say. You say yards or miles? 500 miles would be kind of crazy. The barons of the march are guarding your borders, your majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom safe, the grandees must stop price gouging. Your majesty, this is outrageous. These barons just want a bargain. You guys, I can't, but I see, like, imperial measurement terms, and my brain's like, ah! Oh. That was where the mistake, probably. Put a price cap on the sale of springwood, order the grandees to send springwood to the barons for free, you still need the free market, springwood, I like the price cap. You guys choose. Would be funny to click B, but I won't endorse that decision because I'm a fair and balanced ruler. It would be crazy if you went B though. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, oh. Oh man. Guess it's A! At this price, you're practically telling us to give away our precious springwood. There's no profit. What are you supposed to do, starve? Suck my dick, man. Obviously, the grandees don't starve, but their trade suffers, yep. Meanwhile, the barons are thrilled with their shiny new crossbows. Yay! Okay. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I felt the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Yeah, thank you. Now, we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward. Immortality. The next stage of their scheme... Authority to 5 or more. Okay. I need to reduce authority then. Law tweaking... I don't know if I want any of these. No, I'll take anonymous voting. Just for fun. Toad boy! Hi! Chicken peg? What the hell? No, get out of my chat. You're done. You're all banned. Just kidding. Hey guys. Toad, what were you up to? Play Mario Kart? Other video game? On Switch? And for telling the truth. Yeah. So true. Peggle! I fucking love Peggle. That's awesome. I'm really bad at it, but I love it. And Ultimate Chicken Awards? What the hell is that? Oh, hi guys, I'm Shiv. Nice to meet you. I know Toad because of Stardom streams. I'm gonna give you a shout out, bro, because you're funny. That's funny. Go follow. So funny. by playing this game called King of the Castle. If you want to join, you can. You get to play the game if you want. These are people that are in the game. If you type !join, and then you can put a pronoun in there as well, you'll get put in the game. And you can like vote for stuff and try and usurp me and all that shit. It's a good time. Yeah, feel free if you want to. I'm going to keep playing the video game. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. If you need to like go and get water and food and shit like that, feel free. It's all good. Platform where each time the course gets harder. Oh, so like a platformer? Just kidding. I know what you mean. Our royal wedding! Yay! Marriage! Your wedding to Grigor is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're standing getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Grigor at your side. Need to sleep? No worries. Have a good sleep. I'll see you later. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Yeah! And I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Dad! Hi, guys! Hello! Tabs converge. Real. Hi, fellas. How are we doing? And Dan, hi. Oh, Katie's here too. Wait, let me say hi to people. I'm doing this as Twitch interaction. It's, yes, certainly. Please join. It's !join, and then you can put a pronoun in, and then you'll be one of these fellas. It'll be excellent. Let me make sure I say hi to everyone. Dan, thank you so much for the raid. You're the best. Space, Mouse, hello. Raz, hello. Cody, hello. John Humbug, hello. Smug River Pretty, hello. Yep. Yes, please join. You don't hear me? Hi, I'm Shiv. Welcome to my channel. Dan's my friend. Hi, Valeria. Hi, Dan. I hope you had a good stream too. I saw you started your what are they called? Streamathon? Playing a little bit of Zeldies. So exciting. Hi, Midnight. How's it going? Flamingo, hi. Thanks for the follow. Yes, please feel free to join if you want to play. You'll get put in a random court, I guess. My phone thinks I'm talking to it. I'm not. I did get thrown in the river the first time, but this time I vetoed, so I couldn't get thrown in the river. No worries, Cyben. You take it easy, yeah? Okay. Alright, I'm getting messages. You're purple, yeah! Oh, congratulations! You're the gay vampire party. We got the barons who were like noble guys, they like hunting and stuff. The counts are gay vampires and they look like this. It's pretty good. Actually, let's see what Katie looks like. Katie, you're hot! Katie, you're so hot! And then the grandees are like, they're like fancy guys, they're like duelists and they like that kind of stuff. And they look like this. They look like this. And then the barons look like this. You're hot, bro! Congratulations. Okay, I just got married to Grigor, who's my husband, and also Transwizard's son, I think. Oh no, I have a stick up my ass. No! By the time you find yourself alone with Grigor, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? God, he likes me. Agree with him. You enjoy a long conversation in which Grigor seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. Aw, man. When I send you— oh no, it's the same thing as last time, man. I don't know who this guy is. Agricultural concerns. Grandy Raz the Roo! Your Holiness, there's a particular forest in the south that nobody's allowed to enter because it's owned by the monarch. Yeah, so you each get like your own gold amount, as you can see. You start with $1,000 and you can like fuck with the game in a lot of different ways. And you are trying to win. So at the moment, the barons are trying to lower everyone's farming to get to your next scheme. The grandees, you're trying to raise your farming, which you have at the moment, but it's got to be held. And then the counts, you're trying to raise my authority, which it is raised at the moment, but we have to like hold it for 4 seasons, which is like 4 turns basically of the game. Yeah, barons are hunting lords, who mercenary captains, the counts are gay vampires, and the grandees are religious zealots. We grandee are pious, honest trades lords. Yes, of course. Well, that's what a fucking grandee would say. Alright, let's keep going. If we cleared, it could prove valuable as a pasture for cattle or growing crops. Right now it serves no purpose. I own a whole forest. Several, as a matter of fact. You have exclusive hunting rights over them, but you never visit. Petition the council to transfer ownership. Nothing personal. It's fair enough. Not it's farmland. I don't want more farms, men. It's not what I want. I don't want you guys to have farms. I'm going to veto this one. And now you guys get to choose. Vote with your typing. Money was showing 700, but the game was showing 500. Sometimes I think the extension takes a second to update. But my lord, what if our crops and harvest was a Sabbath? Get fucked and die! I say, get fucked and die. Fuck your gay Sabbath. We're good people of the church. Vote V. Nice one, Cody. Oh, man. Oh, voting tied! Whatever will I pick? Wait, how much money do you have? Will you, anyone who knows this game, will Raz just go into debt if I pick B? Or will it just, like, not work? Yeah, you don't have enough money. It says 0 money. Refreshing codes your money. You have 500 in game. It's conditional. It does say if you can afford it. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Of course I can afford it. You take me for a beggar? Oh, shit. Well, I took all your money. Forest is chopped down, turned to farmland. Nobody's too upset except for some foxes and deer and an old lady in a college who wasn't supposed to be there anyway. Fuck. The loss of the monarch's wood. Okay, authority down low. That's good, that's good, that's good. Tithe trouble. Let's see what's going on over here. Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the counts of the East. Lately, they've been neglecting their tithes. How dare they forget their duties to the church? Worst offenders, Conte, wistful Vulpine. What the hell? Vulpine? You're fucked. I want an example to be made of them. I'm gonna make the fuck out of an example of you, dude. You're fucked. You're so fucked. Order the counts to play the tithes in full. Toss Count Vulpine into the dungeon as an example for the rest. The count should be exempt from paying tithes. Do nothing. I can't actually influence the vote on this one. Guys, I'm gonna set it to swing votes, okay? But if you vote for if you vote for B, I'll give you lots of money, I promise. My fingers crossed behind my back. Don't vote C, whatever you do. You can change your vote whenever you want. Please don't vote C. Please don't vote C. Hey! Don't vote C, guys. You can change your vote if you want to. You can change it. You can change it. No, 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 no. No! You fucking bitches. I hate these gay fucking vampires. You guys are dead. Most pleasing. Fuck. Fuck you. Rest of us have to keep paying tithes to the church where they curse and count so special. That's what I'm saying, man. That little crown might make you think you're more powerful than the church, your majesty, but I will prove the folly of your arrogance. Wait and see. Oh no, the church hates me. The archbishop soon lives up to his word. Throughout the kingdom preaches... Priest, preach to that flux. The monarch is a baby kicker! A devil worshipper! No! Hi, Digital Hoarder. Welcome in. You have joined. You are a baron. That's you. In season. I'm not kicking babies! You can't prove it. Roblox is each team has different criteria, want different... Yes, exactly. So, I'm not sure what it says on the Twitch extension, but basically, at the moment, the Barons, you want to lower total farming to 14. So, all of these added up, you want it less than 14. The Grandees, you want your farming above 5, which it is. So I think this is why you guys are getting this now. And then the Counts, you want my authority above 5 for 3 seasons, which we've gone through 1 season with the 5. Tension says nothing because you joined after. Oh, bugger. That's annoying. I'll keep you guys updated. Just let me know if you're like, fuck, what are we doing again? Prophesized Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Ophelia. Oh yes, yes. Also the Grandees claim. Haha, peasants all over the south flocking to you, Ophelia. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. That's what I call a miracle. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false monarch. No, not a crusade. That's a trigger word for me. The Crusader King. Ah. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. The next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Well, it's already lowered, so I want to try and raise it. Raz, I'm fucking obsessed with Crusader Kings. It's really bad. Let me see how many hours I've dropped into it. I bought it maybe a week and a half ago. 88 hours. 88 hours. What is wrong with me? It's having so much fun. I basically have only been playing as Duchess Matilda as well. Yeah, I agree, Katie. I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep staying up really late playing it. It is fun. That was such a good time. Alright, this is what just update on you guys. You're all doing very well. 1.4k hours is to get through. Damn. Yeah, I fear I will get to that point remarkably soon. Okay. Debt collection. Council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Baron the Screaming Flamingo corners you in the back passage of the castle just before dusk. Hail, my liege. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your husband, the king consort. How can I put this? He owes me a lot of money. God damn it. Gambling debts mainly borrow quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and he's been avoiding me. Wait, 810 hours in Civ 6. Actually, let me see if my hours in Civ... Yeah, 530 hours in Civ. Pretty bad. Love a good 4x grand strategy, historical-ish time. I don't know what to tell you. It's fun. Arrest this fool? Okay, I'll do it. Guards don't look too favorably on your unwarranted arrest, but a few nights in the darkest cells of the dungeon are enough to persuade Flamingo that it's in their best interest to let these debts go. Sorry, bro. I also don't have any of the Crusader Kings DLC, but I'm still having a great time with it. Yeah, sorry, you're in jail, lol. You release them once an agreement has been reached. They'll think twice before threatening the king consort again. Uses for spiders! Yay! Spiders! Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, it's a Paradox game, so all the DLC is like fucking $50. I'm like... I can't be arsed. Oh, for CK2 DLC is what makes it good. I might play CK2 at some point. I'm picking the worst choice. I thought the collector was going to jail. Wrong one! That's okay, I trust your advisement. My trusted advisor, Katie, who always knows what's up. Greetings, your majesty! I was the fellow Toss who's looking after the spider eggs, and I'm pleased to say they've grown up into nice, plump, young specimens. Big as house cats and near as tame. Wonderful! You successfully domesticated them. Oh, sure. They're like little lambs. I like to tuck them into bed with me and let them scurry all over in the night. The wife complains, but I tell her not to worry. They're harmless if you breathe through your nose. I'm sorry, Katie. I suppose that means we should decide what to actually do with all these damn spiders. Oh yeah, by the way, we got giant spiders and we're domesticating them. I really wanted to train them as steeds personally, just because I thought that would be fun. Yeah, I think we should, I'm gonna go veto that one. You guys can choose, but I think it would be fun to have them as steeds, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Imagine riding into battle on a spider, everyone would freak out and they'd just leave. We're gonna be safe forever. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yay! Just like the drow, yeah! Easiest choice of my life, right? I agree. Oops. You got the spiders sent to a nearby stable and trained as steeds. Within a few months, the Knights of the East are riding not on horseback, but spiderback. They're terrifying in battle, enormous, venomous, and hungry. Using such beautiful creatures for war, shame, that's a good point. I would like them to be steeds, but just like you just like ride around with them for fun. Like maybe they like instead of oxen, we have big spiders dragging medieval tractors, plows. Medieval tractor, god. Bernie rides on spiders, yeah, that would be cute. Soon the spider riders of the East passed into legend. Even Count Mario was forced to agree that spider husbandry was a fantastic idea, despite his initial misgivings. See, I told you. Spider petting zoo, yeah, so cute. A need for horses? No, we got spiders, it's all good. My liege, I've been thinking. Marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. Plus 3 mil? What? I'm gonna say, what we really need are better horses, but the best don't come cheap. The Ashmedans have a surplus of destriers. At the moment, the horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some, for the good of the kingdom, of course. Your team's goal, hang on. You are barons. At the moment, you guys are trying to lower, farming. We've got spiders! The spiders aren't fucking... I don't want to buy the horses. They haven't considered the spiders. I don't know why. That's crazy. I'm gonna do anonymous voting, just for fun. Vote for whatever you want, and no one will know. Oh, I can still see who, how many, but I just can't see who it is. Interesting. Yes, Gamba. Gamba for Funba. It's not actually, I don't. Oh, yeah, true. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Alright. Parents get to work learning everything they can about horse husbandry and the best breeding techniques. Hopefully you'll see positive results by next foaling season. Yay! It worked! Yay! Alright, now you guys can use your money to fund stuff. So, the Barons. You get a deer park or a grand bazaar, which have these effects. And you're trying to lower your farming, so consider that. The counts, you've got a monument or a thieves guild, and the cathedral. The grandees, you have a cathedral or a prison. Can I please have the cathedral, guys? Please, please, cathedral, please. That'd be really nice. I'd really like it. Yes, so the top two will be funded. And you gotta fund it with your money. And I think you have to put in like a specific amount. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you don't have any money, and neither does Raz. Sorry, guys. Is it not working, Katie? That's weird. Sorry. Okay. Monument and a deer park. Yay! Everyone's kind of broke, yeah. Invitation, profit, about your heir. Yes, let's have a look at that. Your marriage sugar has grown stale. Get along well enough. You made some good memories together. That's no spark. He cares about more stupid card games than your happiness. Spark, no spark, you need an heir. Congratulations, you're in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Thank you, mother. It's about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. A bastard child lying around somewhere. Oopsie, probably shouldn't have done that. The church might be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I'll meet with the Archbishop tomorrow. Fuck, he's into MTG, yeah, man. He's betting on fucking Commander games. What the hell? Golden Choice did do wonder for the money, yeah. Ah, Shivlie, my heart. I have a proposition for you. I'm heading to a split tournament in a few months. One of the most foremost in all the kingdom. Thought it only right to see if you'd like to come with me this time. Does the church frown on gambling? The church frowns on a lot of things. It's perfectly legal. I can assure you that. Seriously. Yeah, alright, why not? Most pleasing, I look forward to it. Yippee! The prophet. The prophecy. Your Majesty, I assume you're familiar with the Grandee's latest puppet, the so-called Ninth Herald? Ophelia? She's a fraud! Quite so. Yet the Grandees are pushing Ophelia as they claim it to your throne. To be put there by force, if necessary. Unfortunately, the kingdom's going through a rough period. You'll need to stabilize as quickly as possible. Okay. Offer tax breaks. Have Inquisitor denounce Ophelia. Or allow the Ninth Herald to continue, please. Well, I certainly don't want that one. I'd really like Aether, please. She's not the true heir. She's a bitch and a liar. And she's never even seen God in her life, and I'm pretty sure. Dang it. Yay! stuffed. The High Inquisitor sends one of the most trusted servants to the south. If anyone can expose these so-called miracles, it will be him. It won't delay the Grandees forever. As one miracle is debunked, another even more extravagant is promised. Maybe many southern peasants don't care either way. The Grandees' stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Yay! Must go to bed. Can I give my money to another player? I don't think you can. I'm sorry. Down in the march, Baron Cybindeath is visiting the wizard Gordius in his tower of black basalt. Lava bubbles in cracks in the stone, somehow flowing upward.
Last night as I slept, I walked through the glittering halls of the apiary. Do you know what I saw? Vast, crystalline palaces. Dream queens upon shimmering thrones. The hives go from strength to strength. What happened to our deal, you fool? Am I dealing with an incompetent? Please, just give me a few more months. By the night, I won't let you down. See that you don't. Those who waste my time quickly discover that the seventh hells hold no torments like an irritated wizard.
I love this guy. Katie, we're trying to, he wants to get rid of bees because they're evil to magic people. So he's getting a non-magic person to get rid of them because they don't, like, all they can do to non-magic people is just sting them. I don't even want to kiss him. I don't want to kiss Gordius. The Baron's aim is to lower all regions combined farming to 14 or less. Try again. Okay, who's got the most money? Yoink. Better not. He just has allergies. Yeah, probably. He asked me to take her money, so I'll just do it like that. Thank you. What's this? Crying eyes. You alright? Your Majesty, you're of course the greatest monarch of this century. It's true. Exactly. Indeed, I'm sure that Cyrodiil will kneel before you. Don't rebel! Stop it. But your power could be even greater. Death comes for us all. But what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest monarch for all millennia? That sounds sacrilegious. Perhaps it is, your grace, but perhaps it's simply making use of the opportunities the ninth god provides. If you're strong enough to take them, I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Ah, so we got to you first. No matter. The councils have agents everywhere. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. There's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. Oh, no. That would be so bad, guys. What a tale. All we want is to help the monarch. This is true? Of course not. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. Offering immortality, my liege. Nothing so horrid, I assure you. Just regular immortality. Is this a cult? What the counts are seeking? Choose wisely. I will say, if you pick the authority one, that's good, because we want to lower out my authority, otherwise the purple guys are gonna get me. I actually think I might be fucked if you guys vote A. I just realized. Because it's only gonna go down by 1. I think that's why purple is voting A. Nobles leave you no choice. You sign a statement saying that you're not interested in immortality. Not one bit. Okay. A haunting! Yeah, it doesn't lower it enough. Unless I can get it down again with another event. Then they're gonna win that scheme. That's okay. During a meeting with the council nobles, a commotion erupts as Countess Katie Coopscoops lets out a piercing scream. By the blood of the dead! Blood and stars! It's here! It's here! She faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. Jesus. Oh, she'll be fine. With some breast shaking, Katie Scoops comes through. Katie, wake up!
Phantom. I thought she'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately, when we built that monument on my land, some matter of spectre was disturbed, and it's made me its target.
That's what you sound like now, Katie?
Oh, good heavens.
Authority be at 4.
I gotta get it down by 2. Fuck.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. We're having fun. There's a couple of people in here who like know what they're talking about. You're English, sucker. Well, you're a queen, so of course you'd be English. Or count, whatever. What's it doing exactly?
Ugh, it'd be really entertaining, this nonsense. I hear voices, your majesty. There's a pinprick in the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me, its face, a rotting mask.
Too old for campfire tales, Katie Scoops.
I beg you, your highness, gathered nobles. Come to my aid, we must banish this wraith.
Okay. I'm gonna set it to so you guys can like change your vote during. A is not gonna work, so don't vote that one. Unless you think it would be funny. There you go. Don't vote A! No! You guys can change your vote whenever you want on this one. While the time is still going. You guys want me to read? I want to read. Oh, I do. Alright! Fuck! High Inquisitor sends a team of the most pious agents to investigate. They report back swiftly. The spirit was stronger than any of us thought, Your Majesty. Obviously, the counts aren't devoted enough to the Ninth God. Fuck! My faith! The council aren't happy to be told that the Inquisition's failure is their fault. Split tournament! Oh, it's the cards game. Grigor leads you inside Countess Katie Scoop's castle, up a winding staircase, into a stately gaming room filled with card tables. A goblet of wine is swiftly passed to you as someone takes your coat. So good to see you, Your Majesty. When Grigor told me you were coming, I almost didn't believe him. Grigor's first permit would be Baron Digital Order, by the way. Grigor wiped the floor with that pretender. Get fucked. Grigor smiles slyly at your words of encouragement. Katie leads you to some benches near the edge of the room where a number of other spectators are already sitting. Refreshments and snacks are handed around freely. I'm rooting for Baron Digital Order. I haven't lost a game since 947. Oh, great God, my liege. I didn't expect to see you here. Rainbow, it's you. I'm just here. You know what? Let's learn the game. Well, you come to the right place. I'm sorry you didn't get an invite sooner. I have to be a little careful, you know. The Church of the Ninth can be a little, timid when it comes to gambling. Rainbow spends the next few minutes explaining the basics of competitive split to you. Most of it goes over your head, until they're interrupted. How delightful! Take that, you bastard! No, Gadzooks, what's wrong with these damn cards? Wow, Grigor won? Well, that was unexpected. There's no way he beats Grandee the Cody Borman next round. I don't understand what just happened. I don't have to worry, Your Highness. You'll get the hang of it eventually. Rigged. You don't think you can beat me, do you? Let's see you soon enough. Watch the match. 40% chance of winning. Game goes by to blur. Fuck! Grandee Cody is aggressive and Grigor just can't keep up. It's a matter of minutes before he's forced to concede defeat. God damn it. Better luck next time, my good king consort. Well, I suppose that's it. I've been knocked out. At least I put on a good showing. You did wonderfully, my love. There's no need to sugarcoat it. I played terribly. What's done is done, eh? You and Grigor stay to watch the finale before heading back to the capital. You didn't win anything, but at least you spent some quality time with your husband. Yay! That was nice. All about the split. The south swirls with devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see Ophelia, the Ninth Herald, in action. In the picturesque town of Serena, the Grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our armies were strong enough, we could take the palace by force. If you say it sounds promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth God.
Surely he will intervene on Ophelia's behalf. Alright, which yellow people are you gonna raise military or raise faith? It would be so shit if you crusaded me. I would be so sad. Civil war. Yeah. Your stats. Consider them before voting. Very good. Let us join in prayer, fellow grandees. The end of Monarch Shivlie's illegitimate, godless rule is upon us. Our claimant Ophelia is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We need only wait for a miracle. For the final stage of the scheme, the grandees must raise their faith to at least 9. Okay, you only need 2 more points in your faith. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, 2 counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. How exquisite! The monarch is drunk with power. I'm drunk with power! Hey. I was thinking, should we really show the monarch the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be well kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over their eyes? Yes, very good. Which one will you do, Counts? Blow in defiance or raise your gardening? I mean farming. Whatever you like. If you're purple, now's the time to vote. Go ahead, you bastards. I feel like, yes, farming is probably the better choice. Because your defiance is already pretty low. Farming or regicide, hard choice. Yeah, man. I have to ask that question myself every day. Yeah, they seem doable. I might be burned. Very well, we must prepare for the ritual. Yes. I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil. But first, we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead. Won't be long now. Final stage of that scheme. Raise farming to 9. Yeah, I guess I'll join you guys or whatever. Seems like fun. Monarch marks a preferred option with the stability of model. Anonymous voting is not really actually useful, so we'll just take this one. Yes, yes, yes. Foaling season! Yay! Great news! Oh, I was doing like a great news. Yeah, great news! The new foals are coming. Our horse breeding program's been proven successful. They're stronger than ever. Of course, they'll take a few years to reach maturity, but the fellow barons are very optimistic. A new generation of mighty war horses awaits. Let's go! What about the rest of us? Giving the barons a monopoly on war horses is irresponsible, I say. You can't trust them. Jesus Christ, you guys always want something. Let's be trans or gay vampires together. Trans gay vampires. Counts and grandees can buy new horses for a fair price. Share the foals with everyone for free. That's kind of crazy. Barons entitled left fruits for labor. Other regions want more horses, they can breed them themselves. I don't know, man. You guys, it's up to you. If the game allowed us, I'd turn everyone here. I'm threatening with a good time. Ugh. You took our wood. Show your horses. Yeah. Ooh, a tie. Boom. Fine, as long as we're properly compensated. Oops, I said the wrong accent. As long as we're properly compensated. Gold changes hands and the barons send some of their new foals to the counts and grandees. Everyone wins. Yay. I don't know who lost money. Oh, grandees. Oh, counts. Oh my god, the barons are rich. Holy. Yeah, I wish there was like a way to I wish you could increase the timer on the
The options. It's tricky. Your money. Welcome to Burktown, guys. Sorry. Uh-oh. Behold, Your Highness. Baron Flamingo pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Baron Rainbow. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? The sculptor is most talented. Increase the font size? Yeah, it's a little tiny, isn't it? I maybe should have full screen this game too, but... No, Your Highness, this is no statue. It seems that the Stone Maiden is abroad in March. Who's that? She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who met her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Baron Rainbow on their latest hunting trip. Please, Your Majesty, we must do something. You're dead! You are the statue! Yep. It's okay, because your child, Smug Rainbow Pony II, has joined the council, so all good. It's like a boomerang where you die, you get like knocked out and Shiv goes away, and then they bring back Shav. My favorite. Okay, hire a wizard to take care of this. Send an army to smash this thing to rubble. Tell everyone in the march to hide. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. I'd be okay with this one. I've got plenty of money. I'm gonna veto this one because it has the lowest percentage chance of working. It's up to you. Don't have to close the poll immediately. A timer just prevents immediately closing of the vote when someone puts one vote in. Oh, okay. Save my parent! Yeah, I think we hired the wizard, right? Probably a good idea. Okay. Yay, wizard. Send out word that you need a wizard and fast. A few days later, one arrives and presents a hideous spectacle indeed. The wizard is a smoking ruin of twisted slag, mouth stretched in a silent scream, carried into your throne room atop a palanquin. He's set down carefully by a team of sickly-looking apprentices. Ah, this guy! I hear you're having trouble with a woman who turns people to stone. A matter I regretfully have some experience with. I can make this problem go away for the advertised fee, and a small sacrifice. All I require is one of the monarch's teeth. For what possible reason? That's wizard business. Fair enough. You survey the worried faces of your nobles. Allowing this wizard to pull out a royal tooth looks weak, but condemning your citizen looks cowardly. Fucking tooth, man. One of Gordius's apprentices steps forward and whips out a pair of pliers. It's over in a flash. Jesus. Do we get an infection? Yeah, probably. Thank you, Your Majesty. That will make a fine addition to my collection. Who asked it? At least Gordius sticks to his promises. Within a week, the Stone Maiden's eyes are dark. She's a statue once more, silent and unmoving, with village children dancing around her and pigeons making messes on her head. Yay! Creeping dread. That seems bad. Your Highness, the High Inquisitor's attempts to fix my poor monument were worse than useless. Oh, what happened? Terrible, it's terrible. Never thought the council would be so overwrought. Is there even proof of the so-called ghost presence? Every time I visit the monument, a terrible cold spreads down the back of my neck. Then I hear a voice calling my name. Go to bed. 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 It's fucking bedtime. 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 Claims to be my great-great-uncle Stefan, who died last century in a dreadful hunting accident. He says if I don't pay attention, my lineage will be doomed, and my name dishonored. Very well, let's call a vote. Please, Your Grace, help free me from this terrible trial. Health too low. Hire adventures to deal with it. The ghost wants Katie to listen, she should do so. destroy the monument. I don't know. Yeah, if you lower the faith, that might be handy. I don't think it lowers the Grandee's faith, though. I think it would lower the Count's faith, right? Yeah. It'll work, though. Probably, but yeah. Boom. Okay. Katie looks alarmed and hurries away to do as you say. How talkative great-great-uncle Stefan is remains to be seen. It'd be the Count's, yeah. It was at 0 anyway. Ah! Ah! Okay, okay. We're okay. Comet! A blood-red comet was spotted in the night over the march, Your Majesty. The common folk are claiming it a terrible omen. Common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Judge. Recent march preached to the comet is actually a good omen, due to a new interpretation of the obscure cluster of stars. It worked! Yay! Fortunately, the church is trusted enough in the march that the peasants believe their pastors. The comet is celebrated. Yay! -1 stab. Here. Your heir! My bastard! The questionnaire is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My legitimized, natural-born son. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. The common folk remain loose in faith in the church, seeing their monarch's extramarital affairs being forgiven so easily. It's okay, I only went down 1. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your son. What is his name? Shivlie II. How delightful, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Shivlie II will grow up to be a chip of the old block. I'm always saying that. Congratulations on finding an heir! Now I gotta fulfill your ambition. Expressive visit from the Master. Long live the prince. I got baby. Your Majesty, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Lichtal. Where once there were buildings, there's now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of commoners have died. What caused this fire? Some soldiers stationed in the city got drunk and were fooling around. They tied a burnt stick to a cow's tail as a prank, but the beast went mad and ran through the city, setting 100 fires. Sorry to hear your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. I mean, you guys were being fucking idiots. You guys can choose. The comet landed. Up to you. Offer no help or fine and punish the soldiers responsible. Either way, the barons are going to lose some money. Yeah, I think we should kill these idiots. Personally. Yeah, this game is really fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. Can't help the barons. Yep. The offending soldiers are arrested and beheaded amid the ashes of Lichtal. The townsfolk celebrate that justice has been done. Yay! However, dozens of the march's soldiers desert over the next few weeks. The cow-bothering arsonists were popular among the troops, and their punishment has caused ripples of discontent. Well, good riddance. Starting to get it? Yeah, it takes a second. Especially when you're like not in control of the game and you don't have like your own time to read through and stuff. I get it. We're all doing very well, I think. Meanwhile, the barons who bear the cost of rebuilding grumble that money would have been more appreciated than your ham-fisted attempt at justice. Whatever, man. But yo, what's the point of having a monarch in the first place? Suck my dick, dude. Don't be such a bitch. Alright, auction! We've got a deer park, we've got a stadium, aqueduct, monument, cathedral, and fortress. Deer park is going to reduce the barons' farming by 1. The stadium is going to reduce the barons' military by 1. The aqueduct is going to increase the count's farming by 1. The monument will increase my authority by 1. Yes. Cathedral for the grandees is going to increase your faith. And the fortress is going to increase your military. I have a feeling the grandees are going to try and go for the faith one. You guys are trying to get more farming. Less farming, I mean. So that would be the one for you to go for. And the counts, you're trying to raise your farming. So you'd probably go for the aqueducts. Good luck! Also, yeah, they don't really have any. So do your best. Cody has money. Midnight has money. Katie and Space Mouse have 50 bucks. Most of the money's in the barons right now. You'd like a bribe? No. Sorry, that would be illegal. And I can't go to jail. I'm the king. That would be bad. Let's go. Please? Sorry, still a no. Congrats on your new park, guys. My ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a saint. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's faith in the church is still distinctly underwhelming, Your Majesty. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But your other advisors have other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Common folk are a sleeping giant that even nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles wouldn't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmeaden Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Going stability in trade. Wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. Fun! But this will require fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be an open rebellion amongst the nobles. Okay. No rebelling, guys. I have a job to do. Deathly request. A noble here is here to see you, Your Majesty. She says it's a delicate matter. Admittedly, I'm not really here for a social call. Hi, Katie. I think she's gone to bed, thank God. I sat down to speak with my great-great-uncle Stefan, and I finally understand what he wants from me. In his youth, he was quite the rake, and he was having an affair with none other than Midnight Skies' great-great-grandmother. He told me that his most passionate letters are hidden somewhere in her manor. They must be destroyed for the sake of my family's reputation. Blackmail material. That's why he's haranguing you all this time? Legaps! Eost mio. Salacious. How titillating. Indeed, Your Grace, my grandfather always said Stefan was very bad-tempered. I suppose things haven't changed. The trouble is, Gaius refused to let me anywhere near her manor, and I dare not mention the reason, or she'll tell everyone, and embarrass my family. And I'd be so embarrassed. It's something that happened like 100 years ago or whatever. Who fucking cares? Your Grace, I beg you, please tell Gaius to throw open her door so I can lay the scandal to rest, please. Yeah.
Thank you, Majesty, thank you. What matter of injustice is this? How dare the monarch force us to open our doors to every prying eye in the kingdom? Get fucked, men. Rumors spread about nobles having their homes sacked and burned to the wind of the crown. Nothing can be traced back to Midnight Skies, of course. What the hell? Stop spreading rumors about soap opera nonsense. But Katie secretly unearths and burns assorted letters, and great-great-uncle Stefan is finally satisfied. In fact, more people seem drawn to the monument now, and many join up to support the Eastern troops after visiting. Perhaps Stefan's legacy was of help to the counts after all. Yeah. Hordling attack. This means war? Whatever, man. You and what army? Wait, shit. Yeah, you and what army? Never seen a double-digit stat in this game? Damn. Your Highness, I'm ruined! Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away. What's a hordling? Grubby little creatures like fat green babies with claws. Hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, you should do it soon. They're eating all of my grapes. Why can't anyone help out? My plight has no interest in them. Alright, but... Oh, good night, Flamingo. Thanks for joining. Have a good sleep. Night bless you, Your Highness. Alright, guys. I'm bringing together the council. Burn the vineyard. Strong-arm the other grandees. Hired adventurer. I don't want you to pick this one. Why is the Baron's house so impossible? I don't know. I think it's just been unlucky. Hasn't been a lot of like farming related stuff popping up. And I do keep vetoing the farming related stuff. Let's help our neighbor. Everyone? Cool. Oh, sorry. Yep. Alright. The grandees grudgingly sent in their token force. The slaughter ensues. The hordlings put up a meager fight before scurrying into the hills. Peculiarly, the grandees discovered that the hordlings filled Grandee Skies' wine cellar with spoons. So many that it's almost impossible to move down there. There's something that happens in The Witcher, I think. It takes some time before the vineyard is back up to full production, but Grandee Skies is grateful for the help. No problem, bro. Anytime. End of the season. I am gonna have to take all of your money, barons. I'm really sorry. Yeah. Rebellion report. One more region is able to rebel as a design status higher than authority stability. Oh no! If the rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the two rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Important! Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a higher military stat are more likely to overthrow. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win the civil war. Please don't rebel, guys. Please. Ugh. Okay, you can vote to rebel if you want. You only have 4 army. So... Just saying. Your Majesty, I need help with my peasants. The south is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. They've gone on strike, demanding better pay and fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. They should have that. Your Majesty, surely you can't be serious. There's lazy know-nothings who deserve the lash, nothing more. Council. I don't want my authority to go down anymore. You guys are stressing me out. Veto that. Alright. Up to you. Oh yeah, if any of these numbers here go to 0, I lose, by the way. Hi, August. Oh, your team is... You're on the counts. This is you. Counts at the moment, you're trying to raise your farming to 9. You want me to pay them? May I ask your Majesty, just how much are we willing to set aside for this? Another gay vampire. You didn't plan that? You just both typed the same thing with the same emote? It's great. I don't really want to risk the odds. It does the trick. The people of your kingdom still respect you enough to follow your decrees. The money probably helped too. Nice. That's so funny. Same brain. Hang on, I have to take a screenshot of chat now. Because that's funny. Okay. It's in my pocket now. Tipster! Hi! Thanks for the raid. How you guys going? What are we up to? I'm playing this game. It's called King of the Castle. It's really fun. It's chat. Oops. Go wash dishes? No worries. What happened to the Grandy? Hey, I couldn't tell you, man. I've just been kind of cruising through. I don't really know what's going on. Feel free to join the game, guys, if you want to. Blueprints. Yes, I've also been there. If any of you raiders want to join, just type point join, and then you can put in a pronoun. And I'll say pronouns, and then you get joined onto one of these guys. You could be a baron, you could be a count, you could be a grandee. It'll be fun, and then you can play the game with me. It's good. The grandees don't. Yeah, I think it's mostly the vampire monarch that's not doing it for them. Being too addicted, I can stream for almost 14 of Arceus' only hours. Yeah, been there. Try to join again. I don't know if anything happens. You're just still the. Felix! I don't know, unfortunately I don't think it lets you do like different pronouns like that, which is sedge. You only get to pick one. I think? It seems that way anyway. The deceased. The elderly Grandee Dorinda, a cousin many times removed of Grandee Raz the Rue, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90. Are you telling me this? She was very wealthy, Your Majesty. Oh yeah. Mouse, you are swinging for the Counts. And so is Elix. So, at the moment, the barons are trying to raise everyone's farming
lower everyone's farming stat to less than 14 altogether. The counts are trying to raise your farming stat to 9. And the grandees are trying to raise your faith to 9. And also the grandees are able to rebel right now because your defiance is higher than my authority. But also consider your military is not very good, so it probably wouldn't go super well. I also miss Raz. This is so sad. She could have spent more time on her account. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Randy Dorinda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be run. Now, all good tips, so you go have a little sleep, okay? Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for raiding again. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm trying to get high stability and high trade at the moment. Oh, high stability, authority, or stability? Okay. You're beating both of them. I don't think there's a concrete number I need. I'm not sure. It's not telling me. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By the night, that's a bit of claim. I want the money. Is the thing. Okay, guys, if you vote C, I promise I won't tax the fuck out of you next time I'm allowed to. Okay? I promise. Vote C and I won't tax you. If you don't vote C, you're getting taxed. This is a real threat. Guys, I'm serious. I'm gonna tax the fuck out of all of you. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. Yes, very good, Volpine. Very good. Vote C! Now! Fuck! No! It's the worst day of my life. Count Elix shakes his head, muttering with his friends about favoritism in the council. The Grandee Raz and the other Grandees are delighted. They even send you and the treasurer a gift basket as a token of their appreciation. Spy network. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You merge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. This is fun. You can just type rebel. At the moment, it's probably not a great time to rebel, though, just because of your military strength. The spy master looks great, hey? The bird and everything. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Why do I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you. Soon, our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. And they'll never know! Guys, I hope you're not listening. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and the colourful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their ways into the nobles' hearts and minds. Then we will have a spy network the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the gaunt of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. Can they give us a song? A few notes are plucked on the lute. The assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad. Your toes are tapping. Oh no, they know I'm gay. Oh. I think this is good. You should see them throw a knife and cut a rope at 30 yards. They will learn to fear me. No, I like this one. And we'll keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. Week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between 2 fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Count August's castle, disguised as a bard with a flute at the ready. Open it. Of course. I must— no! Then sighs and holds it over a candle flame. It vanishes in a puff of cinders. Oh, good night, Raz. Have a good sleep. This is just like my CK3 game. It's the same. She was turned away at the gates. There's no money for entertainers at the moment, and little reason to celebrate with song and dance. I suspect it's the same story all over the kingdom. Try again in a few months. Focus on increasing its stability and trade. Okay. Alright, that's the end. Have a good sleep, Raz. Yeah, sorry, there's no way to, like... Okay. So I'm gonna grab some water and a snack really quick. And maybe go pee as well. I'll be like a couple minutes, I think. Oh yeah, actually, let me do an event and let you do the voting. Terrible storm has struck the march. Sadly, many houses have been swept away into floods, and the roads are totally impassable. Oh, that's rough. Send extra. Okay, so march is fucked up from the storm. Let's see. Send extra troops. Well, the march will have to fend for itself. Veto that one. Good night, Rainbow. That's all good. Alright, get into it. I'll be back in a little bit, okay? Okay, hello. What happened? The church! Alright, gamba! I have snack. I got some garlic and chive share roll. And I put a little butter on it. Alright, let's see what happens. Fuck. The church proved unwilling to spend so much of their hard-earned gold. And turns out that priests, while excellent at preaching to a flock, aren't good at rebuilding houses. Fuck. Sorry, fellas. The church's relief efforts are a dismal failure, turning the common folk against them. With no one to repair the roads, trade falls to a standstill and stockpiled crops rot in their storehouses. That's rough. Swan trouble! Enjoying a quiet game of croquet with Grigor when Baron Digital Hoarder marches across your lawn, arm in sling. Ooh. Hell's bells! Oh. Hell's bells! Look at what you foul beast have done to me! My foul beast? My foul beast? My foul beast? by foul beasts. Your Highness, don't pretend there's anything fair about those creatures. Baron Digital, your arm, what on Celeste Ath has happened to you? That one lovely stroll at my new deer park when I was ambushed by a feathery white spawn of the seventh god himself. Broke me arm with one blow from its swing. Swing? As monarch, you own every swan in this kingdom. You're responsible for this injury. I demand justice. Oh, isn't that like a thing? From like the English courts or something shit? We did build a deer park, yeah. So true. Technically, you do own all the swans of the kingdom, your majesty. It's been a law for at least 100 years. I'm not sure this means you're responsible for the actions of said swans. Of course it does, you buffoon! Well... I guess I could kill the swan. Alright. The option with the least votes will pass this time. Okay? Reverse voting is on. Not forget. Alright, get into it. You guys are really gonna kill a bird? Oh, reverse voting. Oh man. Literally was like, guys, don't forget, reverse voting. And then I forgot. It's awesome. Have you taken leave of your senses? If we don't teach this foul a lesson, other swans will be emboldened. Swan attacks will brought after the council out of commission. Just you wait. The Horde strikes back. Your Holiness, the Hordelings, they've returned. The soldiers we sent only yet got rid of them temporarily. They've taken over my vineyard again. Those little bastards are impossible to kill. Never mind that. Your Highness must act quickly to alleviate the spoon shortage in the south. The spoon. I'm sorry, spoons. No laughing matter. You try to eat soup with a fork is simply impossible. Yeah. Praise be, thank you, Majesty. I don't really know what you guys should do. Hi, Squid! See who you joined us. You are a Baron! Congratulations! Your goal right now is to reduce everyone's farming. Alright. Let's go! Spoons are a growth industry, so true. Num num num. I love eating bread. Oh, sorry, I should have left the voting open longer. Yay, burning! Sorry about your money, Skyus. That's what I asked for! That video is my livelihood! But an infestation of Hordelings is no single person's problem. If they were to spread, they could ruin more and more homes and businesses across the south. More councillors and barons and grandees put together? Maybe. Once Grandee Sky's wealth goes up in smoke, it's not long before she's turned to begging on the streets of— Ooh, that's rough. Most peculiar, you find a hoard of missing spoons in the burning wreckage. Seems the whole thing's been collecting them. Alright, let's go.
Girl to shivlie. Alright, now the barons can do rebellion. If you want to. Please don't. Please don't rebel, guys. No, don't do it. No. Oh no. That's fine. Go ahead, I don't even care. I don't even care. Whatever. No! Received another message from one of our spies, Your Majesty. Let's hope this time our mission was a success. Small creeps across her face! Yay! She's been welcomed into Baron Squidforbrain's court with open arms and is already flattering him with fawning song. Get fucked, Squid! Got your ass. Hope how the spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive backward from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them successfully worm their ways into your noble's courts. I just hope they can maintain their cover. Wait and see. A few more weeks pass, you wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day, your spy master appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Yay! Good news, Your Majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your noble's darkest secrets. Do you know Squidforbrains has an irrational fear of lemons? You do now. Lemon! We even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generically attractive bards. Blackmail writes itself. Ha 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 ha! Yes, Your Majesty, let it all out. A bout of insane laughter now and then is good for the soul. You do dislike lemons? The game read your brain like it's Metal Gear Solid and it's like, you dislike lemons, don't you? You enjoy Castlevania. We can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. Soon you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all of their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. Listen, Your Grace, I was thinking that taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? No, I must have misheard you. I just called to vote. Let's go, chop chop. Count, can you come up here for a moment? I need a word in private. Count August walks up to your throne, his face quizzical. Your spy master leans over and whispers something in his ear, and he looks suddenly horrified. By the blood of the dead. How do you know that? Only my mother knows about that. Sit down, Count. If the monarch doesn't want to vote today, there will be no vote. Count August returns to his seat, trembling like a leaf. Get fucked, guys! This is an outrage. The vote must go ahead. Hey, care for some lemonade? Leave me alone! I'll do whatever you say! I could get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Dirty! Oh my god, she is like Josephine in Dragon Age. Oh my god. Your husband meets you back to your chambers, your heir Shivlie II in his arms. Smoothly done, Shivlie. Everyone who ever crossed me will pay! Us. Everyone who ever crossed us. Shivlie. That night you sleep in untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention, offhandedly, that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they sleep at night. Yay! I did it! The attempt to root Gordius to the martyr cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard board of these mortal quabbles burned Baron Cyberdeath to a crisp with one well-placed fireball. That's rough. The grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Ophelia on her rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castle to brood. Their olive branch was rejected. Blah blah blah. Monarch Shivlie ruled from the shadows, getting their way on the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Monarch Shivlie died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Thank you so much. 3 years, that's a pretty long game, guys. You put up a good fight.
Yay! Sharing our dark secrets again. I think that's it for me. This is a good stream, I think. But I'm sleepy. I gotta lay down in bed. Who's streaming? All my friends have gone to bed. Miss Merchant. Oh, so sweet. Take off my vampire robes? Yeah. Get out of your lap clothes. Make sure you wash it before the next lap, okay, guys? You guys wanna look at shrimp? I'm gonna send you to shrimp cam. Oops. Raid. Shrimp cam. Oops. What? Shrimps 24/7. This is one of my favorite channels in the world. If you ever want to just like chill out and look at shrimp, it's on like all the time. It's awesome. They're like cherry shrimp. They're really cute and small. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out, and thank you to anyone who was in a raid who stuck around. I very much appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. This is a fun game. We'll have to play it again sometime. I don't know when next stream will be. Probably at the earliest sometime next week, because I'm pretty busy for the rest of the week. So yeah, happy time zone. Willa is in the litter box as we speak. What else? I don't know, have a good one, and never respect your king. Anarchy forever. Okay, bye. Get out of my house. Goodbye. Bye.